So the same way when Roy Moore was accused, those women were accused of being political operatives. That's what's happening to these women. I don't know. The latest report in the New Yorker, the woman Deborah Ramirez admits she hesitated to come forward because she had such large gaps in her memory. She said she took 6 days of carefully assessing her memories and consulting with her attorney and then decided to talk. She said 2 male students who she named were present and would back her up. They contacted them. They say they have no memory of it. And this is, as Blasey Ford, she identified 4 people who were at her alleged party with Brett Kavanaugh. Not one has backed her up. All have denied it, including this woman, Leland Kaiser, I think it's a woman, who is a friend of Christine Ford's and a Democrat, who said, I have no recollection of that whatsoever.
You just can't abuse it. Freedom, get moving. Never gonna stop till everybody moving on. Love for one another. Call it some friend and call it some brother.
Star Trek. 3 years. I Love Lucy, 5.5 years. Seinfeld, 9 years. The Dave Weinbaum Show, now in my 11th year. I used to open for Rush and Hannity, and now I proudly follow the Eagles and Queen. With 10 years in the tank, now with an eye on 20. The time to get it off your chest is now. They accuse this show of being run by boobs. Well, let me tell you something about us boobs. We're real and we're spectacular. Elitist, white, old men are so evil, even the Republicans gave up their advantage to question Dr. Ford by hiring a clueless woman prosecutor. Now, she might be a bright prosecutor, but she wasn't a great questioner of the witness. She was like taking a deposition that was interrupted every 5 minutes by someone else actually questioning the woman, who were all Democrats. It was a terrible mistake, in my opinion, and they almost lost it for Kavanaugh. Just because the Democrats are all repeating this white male, old male crap. It is pure and utter racism. Kavanaugh saved the day. He saved his own butt. Kavanaugh maybe went a little over the top, but you know, you never know if you've gone too far. You never know if you've gone far enough unless you're willing to go too far. And I think that'll make him a better judge, quite frankly, because he will understand some people who are eviscerated by false charges and have a little empathy for them. He ended up in total contempt of Congress. And I felt that way in some of my situations in court. I felt contemptuous, but I never revealed it in court. But he wasn't playing to a judge. He was playing to the American people. And he used the law to prove his innocence. Lindsey Graham's finest moment was to call it what it was, a scam. The worst scam in Senate history. And he has credibility. And he has told
ABG Industrials
Republicans
here to service you
to vote for Kavanaugh. With him on the Supreme Court, this ensures a conservative for the next, maybe 20, 30 years, a conservative dominance of the Supreme Court, and Trump might have one or two more. And besides, I believe it solidifies the Republicans in the 2018 elections. Now, he's not in yet, but apparently he's going to get voted and recommended by the committee. They vote today at 1:30, I believe. Senator Flake being the only holdout on that committee. But then you got Murkowski, you've got Collins, and maybe one or two others out there. But you also have some Democrats that might cross over, especially Manchin in West Virginia and Heidi Heitkamp. These are people in red states that Trump won significantly. And if they want to keep their seats, see, they got a real box here. They got a real dilemma. You want to keep your seats in a red state that backed Trump? You better vote for Kavanaugh. If not, you may just be kicked out. And they've already got a deficit in the Senate. And the Senate is where the Democrats are actually more vulnerable than the Republicans. And the Senate, not having a majority in the Senate is big. That's why we're hearing all this stuff. That's why we have these investigations. If Democrats get control of the House, these investigations stop unless the Senate takes them up. You know what this was about? This was about the right to kill babies. That's all it is. The right to abortion. How and why people can kill their babies after knowing that they are a significant being and that the Constitution protects them at a certain point when they become human life, and that is earlier and earlier and earlier than anyone believed. This is what it's all about. All these screaming people, they want to kill babies. Now, that's, I'm not saying in all cases, yes, the mother's life should not be in peril as well. But that is the basis for all this animus against conservative judges. All right, this is the Dave Weinbaum Show. I'm here with radio legend Stan Hines, and good morning, Stan.
Good morning.
And I guess she's my fiance now,
Yeah.
the lovely Lisa Strausser.
Good morning.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, baby.
So, are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. There's not going to be another proposal today. Right.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to play it back. And we have a phone call. I wonder who this is. Hi, JJ. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Well, good morning, Dave, Stan, Lisa. This is JJ from Rolla, calling you from beautiful Branson, Missouri.
Oh, well, good for
Nice.
you.
Listen to your show on the podcast.
So I can't mock people in Branson while you're there, can I?
My arrival here improved the IQ of the city by about 8 points.
That's a good one. You know what? You're probably right. What's up today? Nothing in the news, is there? Nothing in the news. There's hardly anything to talk about.
No, not a thing. I spent the majority of yesterday listening and watching the Senate Judicial Committee.
Yeah.
And I have a couple of comments. Number one, last week I told you I didn't think the Dems could get any lower, but they've managed to set a new record. Dianne Feinstein, I'm telling you, I can't look at the woman's face anymore. She just disgusts me beyond description.
Just as an aside, JJ, you know, they found that first human has caught what they call the rat's disease, and I'm just hoping Dianne Feinstein gets better. So.
Good job.
Thank you.
Say, Lindsey Graham.
Good setup.
Lindsey Graham has been a weenie his entire political career. Just one big weenie. But frankly, yesterday he had 5 minutes of non-weenieism in his career. He actually stood up and
Wait, can I write that word down? Hold on. Non-weenieism.
Just make sure that shows up on DaveWeinbaum.net at some point.
You know what? You remind me. You got to write me, because after the show, I forget everything that ever happened to me. I forget all the things, all the bad things I did. I could be a Supreme Court justice. That's the time to testify. I don't know anything about that.
We got to show him where his car is.
That's right, exactly. I lost my money clip 3 weeks ago. I thought I dropped it somewhere. I searched my car. I searched the ground. I called the station, and So what happens is, like, a week ago, we're going to see Donald Trump, and is that it? What?
On the way to Temple.
On the way to Temple for Yom Kippur, and Lisa dropped her phone, as she always does, and she's searching around in the back, trying to drive, and sure enough, she finds the money clip. Uh-huh. And it had I had estimated it had $250 in it. It had $252. It must have earned interest while it was sitting in the back. A new way to make money.
Man.
That is a possibility, but a doubtful possibility.
And if they'd have found it here, we might have had...
Go ahead, JJ.
Ford's testimony, and Ford's testimony was not so good. It lacked some credibility. There were too many ifs. On the other hand, Kavanaugh's statement I thought was rather good. I could have done without the tears, but okay, it's an emotional time, and after all, the guy's fighting for his judicial life.
His judicial life,
pretty well.
His reputation, his family's well-being. You know what? He might have gone too far, but like I say, you'll never know if you've gone far enough unless you're willing to go too far. And I think he won the day.
Yeah.
I think he did, and my prophecy is this. I'll put my aluminum foil hat back on and say I think the guy is going to be confirmed, and I think in the midterm elections coming up, any rational person is going to look at the behavior of the Democrats on the Judicial Committee and say, why would I vote for any of these people?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here. We have a new Supreme Court justice, and we're going to win the midterms. JJ has predicted it, and the man wears a tinfoil hat, so he's eminently qualified to make predictions for the Dave Weinbaum Show.
Well, I thank you.
Thank you, JJ, and thanks for opening the show again. I appreciate it. And
God bless you, Dave.
God bless you too, JJ. He's been always great. He's always there. I love it.
Is.
I always know it's JJ too. He's got a special ring to his phone or something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm thinking though,
like
we're going to turn the phone ringer off until you say, "Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show."
No, don't do that. No, I can get through that. I mean,
I'm just messing with you.
I'm okay. I mean, I can do that. I'm barely there, but we got a hell of a show today.
Yeah, we do.
Amongst all the stuff we've got, and we've got a lot. Believe me, we've got. Well, first of all, I predicted the extra women last week. I knew there was going to be more. There will still be more, probably. And they're going to, you know what they're going to try to do, Stan? They're going to try to impeach him.
Oh, yeah.
Once he gets in. How are they going to do that? I mean, what an outrage.
They don't know there's an end. There's no end. Their end game is getting it done.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I don't know if you know that or not, but Megyn Kelly was the one that spoke during the song, And you all know who Megyn Kelly is, probably.
Right.
I mean, unless you've been living, well in Branson. She was the star of Fox News late night following Bill O'Reilly, both of them gone, and Megyn went to NBC. And it has not been a good thing for her or NBC. Well, she now has gone back to what I thought was her basic talent, which is being a lawyer. And she talks about the hearings, the Kavanaugh hearings, and Ford and all that. And she does a pretty darn good legal analysis of it, no matter what you think of her politics. Yeah, she hates Trump, but it's all right. I mean, if you want analysis, fine. If you want a political op-ed by Megyn, well, you're not going to be happy. But in terms of, she at least was honest about the Ford hearings and relating that to the public. So I've got her on 3 or 4 times. I got Tim Tebow talking about do it now because you don't want regrets. And I played that because I talk about that a lot on air. And then I've got another walkaway couple segments. There's going to be a walkaway march as announced by Brandon Strada, who invented the hashtag walkaway program, or as it's not a pound me too, at least. It's a pound walk away,
Right.
So he's in there a couple times. And something happened last week. I don't know if you know it or not, but there was a certain proposal live on the air, which was a surprise. I don't know what I was thinking, but, I did it, and I'm happy I did it. We've got Bluto back, Bluto from Animal House. And at the last moment, my producer, Jesse, got 3 Lindsey Graham things going. And I think, you know what, let's play the 5th one. Let's play the 5th break. I mean the 5th extra right now, and then we'll go into break. How's that? All right, hit it.
Senator Schumer said 23 minutes after your nomination, I will oppose Judge Kavanaugh's nomination with everything I have. I have a bipartisan, and I hope a bipartisan majority will do the same. The stakes are simply too high for anything less. Well, if you weren't aware of it, you are now. Did you meet with Senator Dianne Feinstein on August 20th?
I did meet with Senator Feinstein.
Did you know that her staff had already recommended a lawyer to Dr. Ford?
I did not know that.
Did you know that her and her staff had this allegations for over 20 days?
I did not know that at the time.
If you wanted an FBI investigation, you could have come to us. What you want to do is destroy this guy's life, hold this seat open, and hope you win in 2020. You've said that, not me. You've got nothing to apologize for. When you see Sotomayor and Kagan, tell them that Lindsey said hello, because I voted for them. I would never do to them what you've done to this guy. This is the most unethical sham since I've been in politics.
Now, Lindsey Graham, did you say that he was kind of a weenie or something like that? Or did JJ say that?
Yeah, I think that was JJ.
Non-weenieism.
Yeah, I mean, he's had his ups and downs, but I'll tell you what, this was his finest moment.
It sure was.
This was his defining moment right here. This will be remembered in history.
Yeah.
This will be like the McCarthy. Have you no shame? Remember that?
Yeah.
That's in the 40s or 50s, isn't it?
Right. And just like Thomas's rebuttal.
Yes.
And that'll be in history.
Yeah, the high-tech lynching of a black man.
Exactly.
Who maybe has ideas that are different than some of yours.
Right.
I mean, you can't forget that kind of stuff.
High-tech lynching.
Yesterday was a big day. All right, who else do we got? We got the rabbi coming out at 9:30 calling from Efrat. Probably wanting the job of officiating the marriage, so to speak, but we'll see. Deanna Lorraine. Boy, did I nail her. I nailed her. Why? Because she's taking credit for me. She's taking credit. She is.
I don't appreciate you nailing anybody.
You
I
gotta
don't
watch
mean it
your
like that.
terminology.
Now I gotta be careful about everything I say.
That's right.
Oh my God! You know what? Instead of earphones, get her earplugs so she can't hear. All right, so we got Deanna Lorraine coming on, and that's going to be interesting because you know what? She's a relationship coach, and she's not married.
Right.
So I call her on it. And Laura, the Illuminator, boy, the scale's tough. Yeah. Dr. Amy is always a hoot, and we got the second half of Elad.
Right.
So, I had to tell Amy about that because I didn't notify Elad that for a new interview. Right. So he might, that could be a little strife within the same house, couldn't it?
Well, yeah.
All right, we're going to have a break, and we're going to come back. We're going to play Dueling Rabbis, and it's going to be a great show. Don't miss any of it. Hit it, Stan.
ABG Industrials is here to service you in several ways. Is it time to upgrade your lighting system? ABG Industrials offers the latest and greatest LED conversion, helping you see better and reducing your light bill. And to keep your lights in great shape, ABG Industrial offers lighting maintenance for your convenience. Bucket truck service is available through ABG Industrial also. Give ABG Industrial a call today, 573-578-7451, to see how they can help you.
Hillcrest Pharmacy and Optical in Rolla invites you in to experience local hometown service, friendly staff that you build a friendship with over 60 years of solutions, and service you don't get in a chain store. When you buy local, the money stays here. And now with free delivery to the local area, Hillcrest service just got better. Shorter wait times. Large chain stores look at you as business. To Hillcrest, you're people they love to serve. Call today at 341-2020 or stop in on Highway 63 in Rolla. Hillcrest Pharmacy and Optical, hometown service you can count on.
Whether you're planning a small family get-together or a large company gathering for the holidays, Lucas Wine & Spirits has what you need, plus great gift ideas, too, at Lucas Wine & Spirits Superstore, 15678 Manchester Road, where the smart people shop.
And now you can shop online at lucasliquorstl.com. With a superstore inventory, Lucas Wine & Spirits is sure to have just what you're looking for. From beer, wine, and all your spirits. Lucas Liquor in Ellisville on Manchester.
Why settle for the forecast when you can control it? Hartley's Climate Control is your locally owned heating, air conditioning, plus so much more company. Hartley's offers residential and commercial sales, service, and installation in the areas of heating and cooling, hearth and home, handyman services, and more to the Rolla, St. James, and surrounding areas. Call 573-368-3163 or visit them online at www.hartleyscc.com. Hartley's Climate Control, community-born, community-raised, community serving.
Welcome to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Tonight's feature is Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, featuring their greatest hits, guaranteed low prices, guaranteed work, and their #1 hit, locally owned and operated. So call and get your tickets to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, 364-9101. That's 364-9101. Melrose Asphalt is a local business and not an actual rock band.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page. And then going through that hearing, now to present day, with Anita Hill being called at the last moment on a sexual harassment charge. This is the Democratic playbook, ladies and gentlemen, and has been for 30, 40, 50 years. Nobody should be surprised about what they are doing and what they did to Judge Kavanaugh. And were any of these people critical of Bubba when he was out assaulting women, potentially raping one, Juanita Broderick? Is there anybody clamoring out there that you should believe these women? And I'm talking about the specific women out there, this Mazie Hirano and Joy Behar. Are they demanding that Bill Clinton be tried for rape and that he has to be guilty because the woman, Juanita Broderick, says he raped her? Do you know what's going to happen? Then there'll be another one.
Yeah.
Time just in case. Sure, so there'll be 3, there'll be 4, just like happened with the judge in Alabama. Remember that? They had by the time it was over, they must have had 10 women. Okay, it got to the point where even my good friend Cheryl Chumley, who was the online editor at the Washington Times, even she believed them. So if you get enough women, you see, It doesn't matter what the truth is. All right, I just wanted to play that back, and I predicted all these women coming forward.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened to Moore. We'll never know for certain whether it's true or not, but probably if this was a real thing, in the case of Kavanaugh, we would have heard this first off. You see, there's no time for there's a backstory to this Ford gal. I know there is.
Oh, yeah.
I know there's a real either political or a disturbed or both backstory. I just don't know what it is, and there's no time to prove it.
There's already 5 GoFundMe accounts for $900,000 in her name.
Imagine that. Gosh.
And that envelope.
Wow.
Did you see the envelope being passed?
Yes, I saw the envelope.
Yeah.
All right, we got a caller.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, thank you.
Steve even
Steve says, unbelievable. All right, incredible. Hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. You know what? I think they hung up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? We're even too late for, we got to play Dueling Rabbis right now. Okay, let's hit it, because the rabbi going to be calling. That is if he can find his phone. Rabbi, you listening?
Yeah, 1 second, Dave. You were talking to another rabbi? Sounds like you're cheating on me.
No, actually, I'm cheating with you on him because he was the first rabbi. Listen to this. I got rabbis fighting over me. This is kind of weird. The rabbi calling any minute, but that's he's not late yet. Let's put it that way. Right?
2 minutes left.
And usually he calls 2 minutes late. I don't know. There must be something wrong. Now our clock is a minute ahead, right?
Yeah.
So if he's 2 minutes late, he's only 1 minute late.
Right.
All right. Oive, what is it?
Oive Mobile.
Oive Mobile. By the way, we actually had a. What is it, 1,000 requests for Weinbaum music?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah. Was it 1,000 or just one?
Yeah, it might have been.
So guess what?
Brian.
Guess what? A treat's coming on. Don't turn your radios off. I heard that. Stop it. Out there in Doolittle or Newburgh. Come on. Go with the program here. Somebody wants to hear Weinbaum music, and it's going to happen.
That's right.
All right. So you can take a little punishment once in a while. Right?
Well, see, he likes the insults. He loves that part.
Who's that? The rabbi?
No, Brian.
Brian, he likes the insults?
He loves the insults.
Those are, except for one insult, those are all original insults. And you might say, well, why would you want to insult anybody? If you're just because that's what Jews do, okay?
Yeah, and it's funny.
But we do it to be funny.
Yes.
Do you know the amount of Jews that are comedians as a percentage of their population is probably the highest of any religion in the world?
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, and why is that? I often ask that, and I think the rabbi says, that's how we deal with, being picked on and treated with anti-Semitism, having genocide put upon us, having anti-Jewish things said about us by a lot of different religions and stuff. And, we deal with it with what? Humor.
Yeah. A couple of my favorites, Billy Crystal, and I just forgot the guy's name. The one that was played here in town once. Adam Sandler.
Oh, Adam Sandler played here?
Yeah, he was here once. Yeah.
There was another guy, Louis somebody. Louis, I forget his name. I think he's disappeared. He's a Jewish guy, and he played here, and he insulted Rolla. I wanted to get him on my show, and he wouldn't return the contact. But Yakov Smirnoff down. Oh my God!
Right.
I should have not have said that because I don't think they knew he was Jewish down in Branson. But he used to push my show, and then all of a sudden, I guess he found out I was a conservative, and he blocked me. So what are you gonna? That are you gonna do? All right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Anyway, the rabbi should be calling any minute, but we'll go on to other things. Venezuela. Is there a coup? A coup? Not a coup. That's what doves live in, right? Coop.
Yeah, Intercounty Electric Coop.
Yeah,
cooperative.
I was president of Coop once. It was in Branson, so chickens in there. Hey, Venezuela might have a coup backed by Trump. That's interesting. And you got people speculating on the Maduro ouster. Maybe 51st state. They got a lot of oil, that's for sure. Stan is poised by the phone, and the rabbi is late, usual. 5 out of 6 Fox top ratings. I didn't realize Fox had restaurants until I mentioned it. It's got to be the truth, right? If I mention it, because, no, I don't know if they have restaurants or not. Well, there it is. Hi there. Welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show, or should I say shalom?
Shalom, Dave. How are you?
Oh, my God.
Now this time, I'll have to say,
what?
I had to put line 1 on for him to roll over to line 2. So he
Did you have trouble getting on?
No, actually I didn't.
Okay. Well, I thought it was because...
Why do I show him 2 minutes late?
I know, yeah.
I just should plan for that, I guess. I think the Israeli national clock is off. All right?
Well,
I think you should fix that.
If I didn't have to call in and you would call me like you call Laura Loomer, who you probably like more than me, maybe we'd be on time.
Well, that could be, except that I don't think they want to pay the long distance charges here. Come on, trying to get me kicked off the radio. Are you ready? Are you ready? Can I now?
I'm ready.
All right, quit interrupting me so I can announce you. We're just talking about how Jews insult each other, and here we go. I didn't mean to insult you, but come on, get with the program here. All right,
we love you, Rabbi.
The second most powerful in Israel and his own home, according to his wife Yonit. Official rabbi to the state of Missouri, future rabbi to the Trump Hotel, Casino, Golf Course, and Spa, Rabbi Moshe Rothschild. There you go.
Yo, that's our man there. Yeah, all right, man.
All right. Rabbi Moshe. Rabbi Moshe. Oh, wow. All right, sit down back there.
We got the rabbi.
Yeah, the guys in Newburgh are thinking, go Rabbi. Yeah, they're not sure who it is. Yeah. Well, we'll clap for anybody, apparently. All right, Rabbi Moshe, how are you? Okay?
Yeah, I'm good. We're in the middle of Sukkot, the Feast of Tabernacles.
Yeah. What is that exactly? Quickly.
What is that? It's remembering that when the Jews left Egypt, that God protected us in these booths. So it represents God's protection, and that we have to remember that life is not just about all the physical pleasures. So we go out and sit outside in this rickety booth to remind us, that life is temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have these little huts, right, that you build.
So we sit in a hut. We go from our beautiful homes into these little huts.
Yeah.
To remind us that life is only temporary, and then we have to focus on what's really important in our relationship to God, and not get caught up in the material. So,
what if your girlfriend thinks you live in a hut?
What if you do?
I had pizza last night, so we had pizza in the hut.
Pizza Hut.
No, we had pizza in the hut.
Yeah, you didn't have no cheese or pepperoni, I bet you. You had one or the other. That's for sure. Yeah, pizza in the hut. Okay, I like that. That was very good.
Yeah.
Did you just think of that, or was that? Do you ever come up with anything original anymore?
No, I thought about it about an hour ago, to be honest.
All right, I got a question. Well, that's very good, Rabbi. At least you're thinking. You're thinking about humor again. All right, you got to think about it. Like Judge Kavanaugh, Joseph was framed by slave master Potiphar's wife in Egypt. So women and men lie about sex and always have. Is that true or not?
Well, I guess that would be true. He's definitely being framed. It's just a democratic railroad machine here.
Do women always tell the truth?
You know, I don't know.
If a woman says something,
I don't know.
Do you automatically? I realize that you got to listen and you've got to focus on what she's saying and try to see if she can prove it. But have not women lied before? Don't we all lie, except for me?
And me.
And yeah, right.
I'm not joining in on this one.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't even think that's really the issue here. You know,
it is an issue, Rabbi. It's an issue here in the States. Women are to be believed. Men are just stand up and shut up. That was a senator from Hawaii who said that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I think he's just getting railroaded, and the Democrats just are trying to kill the nomination and just wait till 2020, hoping that they win the presidency.
Do you realize if both sides did this, there would never be another justice of the Supreme Court? It could go on forever.
Yeah.
There was just a motion this morning that they want to hear from one of the witnesses. You know, in other words, postpone it for a week. And that, I mean, they're so desperate now. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Bibi met with Trump.
The Republic is dead.
Right.
Bibi met with Trump.
Yeah.
Did they talk about Iran's hidden stash of nukes? According to Bibi. You know about that?
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know what was reported here is that, Bibi reported about his meeting. He said he, quote unquote, got whatever he asked for or whatever he wanted, meaning that they saw eye to eye on 100% of the issues, and as opposed to previous administrations. But Bibi came out of the meetings, 100% confident that he was completely eye to eye with Trump.
Was this? Do you have any idea about what this was about? Was this about the peace process squarely put now into the Palestinian court by Trump?
Right. So right now, the 100% of the blame has been put on the Palestinians, while previously it was the other way around. So right now, the Palestinians are not coming to the table. Abbas addressed the UN this week, the leader of the Palestinians, and he basically said that he said that the U.S. is not a fair broker for peace, and that the U.S. is on Israel's side. And he went on and on and on. But this is really the first time that blame has been placed squarely in the laps of the Palestinians, as it should be, for holding up the peace process.
There's a right-wing party in Germany that had a past of anti-Semitism. They are now trying to attract Jewish supporters. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, it's the right-wing parties, extreme right-wing parties, are having a lot of success in Europe, and it is really shocking that they're trying to attract Jews into this party. But you know what, Dave? It's shocking to me that Jews are Democrats in the United States. So,
yeah.
It's.
Well, I think maybe some of it has to. No, I didn't read the article. I mostly scanned it, but I think part of it is the fact that these right-wing European parties now are now looking at a bigger enemy, and that is the multitudes of Islamic immigrants that have been let into their countries. And they're natural enemies to Jews. So,
yeah, I did read the article, and it didn't focus so much on that, but that would be a plausible explanation of the enemy of my, the enemy of my enemy, who's also my friend. So the truth is that today, I think the biggest enemy in the world today is the jihadis. That's the biggest fear in Europe. I mean, they've already taken over France. England is pretty much gone as well. and Germany letting in tens of thousands of Syrian quote-unquote refugees, amongst them many, many terrorists. And so there's this common enemy of the jihadis, and common enemy makes for very strange bedfellows.
There you go. Rabbi, comment on this. Life is a series of tests in search of a final grade.
I mean,
Oi? That's it? Oi? That's what I get? Oi?
I mean, comment on that. That's like been my whole life.
A final grade? I didn't say permanent. Life is a series of tests in search of a final grade. We're all going to get judged, ain't we?
Is that a Dave Weinbaum quote?
Yes, it is. I thought it was a good one.
Well, it's there.
Are you going to give me? Are you going to be nasty to me now?
No, I'm amazed at the profundity, Dave. I mean, it's not one of these little.
What does profundity mean? Did you just cuss at me? Is that Hebrew for idiot?
Yeah.
Idiocy?
Yeah, it's a very profound quote. I'm giving you a compliment. Can't take it.
All right.
That was a little too many syllables.
You have no comment on it. Is that right?
That was his comment.
Oh, that's your comment.
My comment will be way too long. My segment's a short segment.
All right, yeah. Well, we got to go. I might have to get engaged again. That's why.
As I say.
That's why I was in a rush because the jewelry guy was here early. And I didn't want this thing to blow up in my face because he might have. Lisa goes out to see him, so right away I'm thinking, "Oh my God, the guy's going to tell her." You know how things work.
Oh, you can tell by the look on her face.
In fact, you know what? I'll tell you what. For the rabbi's sake, you got a moment, Rabbi? You're not too busy lighting a fire in your tent, are you?
Not yet.
You know where psychiatrists camp, don't you? Do you know where psychiatrists camp? Do you know where I'm going to do it for the third time. I don't know it in Hebrew. I'm sorry.
I know, I'm just thinking.
Oh, now you're thinking. Okay, like I could see this. Thanks for throwing my timing off. Where do psychiatrists camp? Intense. Yes. How do you know about funny? All right, Rabbi. Listen. Hit number. Where are we here? I want you to listen to this because that's why you were preempted a little bit. Number 2.
Dave's.
You'll never. No, hold on. I just want you to know you'll never be number 1. You'll never be number 1 if you insist on being full of number 2. Hit it, Stan.
I'm sort of kneeling.
Don't hurt yourself.
Lisa Strasser?
Yes, dear.
Will you marry me?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes.
David. Oh my God.
Yes, David.
I had to peek my head in the door for this.
All right, you heard it, America. You're all witness to this madness.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. No.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
Good job. Good job. All right, listen to me. It'll get fixed, all right? I really did not have time. Come here. Come here. Don't pull up. Aw. Anybody can put up with me for 5 years. Actually, and before that, when she used to work for me when she was a teenager, deserves that, and I love you, and I hope we spend the rest of our lives together happily. All right? Oh, she's a... wow.
I'm speechless.
I know.
Thank you. I know you're happy about that.
Found a way, to get her speechless. All right. But that's not going to happen every day. So, all right. All right, enough of that. Jesse, you got pictures? Hold on.
Give him a big hand.
All right, yeah. There we go. All on K-Kid, 92.9. We said history here. History. Now, Rabbi, you still there? Rabbi?
I'm still here, but you know what I noticed?
What?
You know what I noticed, Dave?
What?
She called you David.
I know.
I never heard that before.
Neither have I. Why was that? Jeez. So meanwhile, Steve is in there. Steve says something. Right now, today, she's looking around to see if Steve's in the door, and then the phone rings on the bit, And Stan is over there reaching to answer the phone in live time, and I'm sitting there saying, no. He would have hung up on you. All right, so that was that. Now we have to probably get you down here to officiate, maybe in about, 5 years? No. What do you mean no?
No.
All right, Rabbi, I've taken up enough of your time. And by the way, here's another bit of advice for you. Be a cobra, not an asp.
At least when she called him David, she wasn't referring to Bathsheba or anything,
I hope not. All right, thanks a lot, Rabbi. You have a great week, and I'll be contacting you soon. All right? Shalom.
Okay.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, okay. We're back on the show, and we've got plenty of stuff. I want you to play. We're going to go into break, but I want you to play number 6 right now. We're going to get all this stuff in there. I want you. This is Lindsey Graham again. Hit it. All right. Okay. All right. Don't worry. I got plenty of time.
I cannot imagine what you and your family have gone through. Boy, y'all want power. God, I hope you never get it. I hope the American people can see through this sham. That you knew about it and you held it. You had no intention of protecting Dr. Ford. None. She's as much of a victim as you are. God, I hate to say it because these have been my friends. But let me tell you, when it comes to this, you're looking for a fair process, you came to the wrong town at the wrong time, my friend. Do you consider this a job interview?
The advice and consent role is like a job
You
interview.
consider that you've been through a job interview.
I've been through a process of advice and consent under the Constitution.
Would you say you've been through hell?
I've been through hell and then some.
Yeah, that's Lindsey Graham.
That's an understatement.
Oh, my goodness. And we'll talk a little bit more about stuff. I think we need a break, though, don't we? But I haven't even mentioned the phone number, 573-364-4433. And I know you guys don't have anything to get off your chest, do you?
What does your morning sound like?
Goodbye, baby.
She's finally asleep.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
Can I get a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles?
Here's to making your morning routine a little better with a delicious breakfast from McDonald's.
Like your favorite savory sausage McMuffin, buttery sausage biscuit, or any size soft drink or sweet tea. And for just $1 each, your morning is sounding better and better at participating McDonald's for a limited time. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Come experience the Rolla Antique Mall, the area's largest and most visited antique mall in a 100-mile radius. With 400 dealer spaces and almost 24,000 square feet, the Rolla Antique Mall offers something for everyone. Celebrating 19 years in business, the Rolla Antique Mall has the most dedicated vendors who keep the most unique items current in their booths. Stop in today at the Rolla Antique Mall on Dillon Outer Road next to I-44. Open 7 days a week, 10 to 5:30 p.m.
Hi, this is Sarah Weinbaum, massage therapist at Lavish Day Spa, formerly known as Terra Day Spa. Come visit me at our all-new location on North Bishop next to Steak and Shake. Come take your stress and worries away with our full-service salon and day spa, featuring discounts on Dermalogica and other skincare items offered with a purchase of a facial. New location, same number, 364-0905. Come sail away at Lavish Day Spa in Rolla.
Does your trip to the dentist office sound like this? If so, it's time to come see the friendly staff at Forum Dental, where they make dentistry simple and fun. Forum Dental is committed to patient satisfaction and high-quality dental care. So come to Forum Dental, where they do it all, from teeth cleaning and whitening to bridges and crowns and so much more. At Forum Dental, they make every dental experience a pleasant one. Forum Dental, working together to be better. Visit their website at forumdental.com.
If you're remodeling your home, then you are going to want to start from the bottom up and get some new flooring at the Flooring Nook in Rolla. Oh, you went to a big box store. How'd that go?
Excuse me, sir. I need some help picking out flooring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in lawn and garden, and I'm on break. I'll get somebody.
And then no one ever comes.
Sir, the store is closing. You're going to have to leave.
Should have went to the Flooring Nook.
Yes, you should have. See the folks that actually want to help with your flooring needs at the Flooring Nook.
Stop in at 2077 Old St. James Road or find us on Facebook.
Have you ever gone to a car dealership where they tried to tack on a bunch of hidden fees to that low price? I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at Taylor Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. You won't have to play 20 questions to look at our vehicles, and you won't have to worry about hidden fees either. We're your hometown dealer, and we'll do our absolute best to treat you right. Shop around and compare prices, but give us the opportunity to earn your business. Next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Taylor Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located on South Bishop and Rolla, next to Mandarin Gardens, or online at TaylorChryslerRolla.com.
Price Chopper in Rolla for the best quality products and the freshest produce in the area. With a full-service deli, bakery, and butcher cafe, you can feed the whole family with ease. Cold cuts to sushi, barbecue, and a huge salad bar. Kick back and relax and enjoy your lunch in our dining room, located in Forum Plaza on Forum Drive in Rolla. Don't forget to sign up for a rewards program and save money on groceries today. For orders and catering, give them a call today at 573-364-1771. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Price Chopper in Rolla.
Are you concerned about the quality of your private well water, or do you need water qualified testing for a home loan or a refinance? Ozark Testing, a division of Anderson & Associates, is a state-certified drinking water lab offering testing for total chloroform and E. coli with a 30-hour result turnaround. We also offer engineering, architectural engineering, civil design, land surveying, materials testing, and geotechnical investigations. Please call us today at 573-364-8900 or visit us at 1511 Watts Drive in Rolla for more information.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
The Republicans actually are investigating the Christine Blasey Ford allegations, and the Democrats have refused to do so. They're standing there in protest saying the FBI needs to do it, which doesn't really help us. She's going to show up and testify, maybe. She says it looks like she may. It's not guaranteed, but the Republicans now are suggesting this was all a head fake, that she's actually not going to be there on Thursday, that the Democrats, she's represented by Democrat operatives. These Democratic operatives, these lawyers are very political who she chose.
A former lawyer who helped advise Anita Hill, for example.
One of her lawyers denied that it was sexual harassment when Bill Clinton allegedly exposed himself to Paula Jones. That woman saw sexual harassment very differently when the accused was a Democrat. All right, so Christine Blasey Ford did herself no favors by aligning with these partisan operatives, in my view.
All right, we're back on the show, and I want to comment on that, but first, Lisa has demanded some airtime, I guess equal. You don't have to propose back to me, honey. I don't think that is necessary.
It wasn't going to be that serious, but okay.
All right, well, good. Let's hear it.
I just wanted to thank Martha and Chester from North of Doolittle for the beautiful card they sent us, congratulating us on our engagement.
It was great artwork on the envelope, too, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, it was beautiful.
It's very sweet and very nice, and all the people out there who are... we got a lot of people on Facebook.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Congratulate us.
Yep.
So, yeah, you did.
I think they're all in shock.
Your daughter-in-law for bringing the champagne.
Yeah, and my daughter-in-law, Brenna, brought a whole bottle of champagne.
That was good.
And some glasses. And I don't know, is it safe to drink and talk show host?
Well, I think so, yeah.
I don't know. I listened to the show. I sounded okay, I think.
I think you did great.
All right. I didn't get arrested.
So you were still standing.
I mean, and I don't know if this doesn't work out for Judge Kavanaugh. I could see him doing some Michelob Light commercials because he talked about beer. I like beer. Beer, you know? Do you see these ads with Chris Pratt, is it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He does they're great commercials, you know.
Right.
So it's really interesting. Anyways, thanks for that, honey. And back on the show, you know, really that was, we did hear from Ford. And there's got to be a backstory there because probably, and I'm just speculating here, probably she was poised to be in that position so that nobody could really do any research on her.
Right.
So now the research is going to come out. They didn't succeed. They're voting right now. I hear the Democrats have walked out. The Democrats on the committee have walked out.
Oh,
all right, that's according to Drudge headlines. And so what I'm saying is this. Don't come back.
Right.
You illegitimate, lying, and I can't go on because I'll start swearing and then we'll be in trouble.
Right.
We don't need trouble, right?
No.
But even if you're...
Speaking of trouble,
yes,
isn't it time for a Sicilian moment?
I think so. Yeah, why don't we hit it? Go ahead. I hope you got the right ones. Forget about it. Yeah. I named my daughter Penny. Now she feels shortchanged. Forget about it. Yeah, I should have called her 50 Cent. Forget about it. You know, I don't have to have a straight man. I can do it. I can play my own straight man.
Well, you can.
What do you think of that?
I think you can.
There you go. Okay, not bad. Okay, so anyways, I want to talk a little bit about something else that's related to the Kavanaugh hearings. And what we've seen is this uproar that somehow we as white old men and anyone who is guilty of not believing a woman right off the bat, well, we are guilty of some sort of crimes without due process just because we're conservative. Now, it's okay for Dems to be racist. It's okay for them to commit rape. It's okay for them, white or black, it's okay for them to harass. It's okay for them to beat women. As long as they vote the right way. That's how the Democrats measure things.
Right.
Otherwise, you'd be seeing Bill Clinton up there in a rape trial right next to Bill Cosby, who got convicted.
That's kind of racist, if you ask me.
What's that?
Bill Cosby? Racist, yeah.
Bill Cosby's lawyer said that. It's racist.
Oh, absolutely.
But about half the women were black, so how is that racist? I don't know.
Well, because Bill Clinton didn't get, thrown in jail, but a black man did.
Yeah, I've made that point before. I see that. You're right. That's
I was
racist.
Copying you.
I mean, it's very confusing. It gets very confusing because,
it does.
Am I an old white man or am I an old Semite man?
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
a little of both.
Listen. I got tan, and I took a picture for one of my calendars, and I was kind of dark looking, and some guy yelled. I was showing it to somebody. He says, "I ain't gonna buy nothing from no N-word." I'm looking at the guy. He called me the N-word.
Oh my gosh!
So I'm looking at the guy like, wow, so that's what it feels like,
Yeah, right.
Okay, first time for everything, right? So it was pretty weird. Anyways, but this stuff is, the Democrats are so far gone.
Right.
I tell you what, I cannot see how they're going to win in 2018. I mean, the cat is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag, not only on them, on the Russian BS. We know that's a fraud now. We know that's an attempt to, first of all, overthrow the elections, and then, if that failed, the insurance policy kicks in, and we're either going to impeach Trump or we're going to get him to quit. Well, that hasn't worked, and it's not likely to work. Yeah. And we're going to beat him in the midterms. We're going to keep the Supreme Court clear by stalling at the last moment with this ridiculous demand for an FBI investigation, when Joe Biden said that back in 1991 with Anita Hill and Clarence Thomas, when he was chairman of the committee, the Judiciary Committee, he said, well, the FBI thing is meaningless at this point.
Right.
And he was quoted by Senator Grassley. But the Dems keep pushing this stuff, and they keep thinking that they have to have the support of the Me Too crowd, the hate men, the hate whites. I mean, the whole country knows this now.
Right.
It's not just us in the Midwest. It's not just the people out there in the farms and the flyover country. It's everybody knows this now. They know what the truth is. How the Democrats are going to win, I don't know. I don't know. It looks to me like they're losers, to me.
All right.
Somebody call the show and let me know what you think. 573-364-4433. And you're pointing at something, I realize.
Is it time for Dr. Amy?
Yeah, I think it is. I think you got to do your introduction.
KKID, Salem, Raleigh.
How's that for directing?
I'm telling you, you're doing good, man.
There you go. All I should do is be able to point on you.
That's right. Yeah, that's it works.
Okay, well, now we're going to hear from Dr. Amy, who is, by the way, a hoot, amongst other things. And all my interviews were kind of funny this time, so hit it.
Now if you feel that you can't go on, because all of your hope is gone, and your life is filled with much confusion, until happiness is just an illusion, and your world around is crumbling down, darling, reach out. Come on, girl, reach out for me. Reach out. Reach out for me. I'll be there with the love that will shine for you. I'll be there with the love that will see you through. When you feel lost and about to give up, because your best just ain't good enough. And you feel the world has grown cold. And you're drifting out all on your own. And you need a hand to hold. Darling, reach out. Come on, girl, reach out for me. Reach out. Reach out for me. I'll be there to love and comfort you. I'll be there to cherish and care for you.
I've been glued to the TV. What do you want?
Oh, what are you watching?
Hey.
See, now how are we going to... This is going to be really rough. All right.
No, so you don't have, seriously, but I really, I was advised many years ago when I first started out with some of this that I should be very, very careful not to present myself in any political way. And that's really, I stand true to that, and that's why I'm just trying to be really
Okay,
careful.
because we have to skirt it some way or the other. And I'm going to try to avoid anything specific or about it. But, you can't just avoid totally the
I can't avoid life. I know.
Yes, you
but
can't avoid. This is life.
All
right, listen to me.
No,
this is too good not to be on tape. You got it on tape, don't you?
Fine.
We're going to use this, all right? Hey, let me introduce you properly.
Yes.
Boca Pacer, psychologist, motivational speaker, writer, singer, and shrink to the Dave Weinbaum Show, Dr. Amy Cooper Hakeem. Hi, Dr. Amy. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, listen, let me ask you a few questions. First of all, what is the platinum rule?
Well, first we have to start with the golden rule. The golden rule is what most of us were taught in school, which is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Mm-hmm. So treat others the way you want to be treated. And it sounds pretty good. But I actually advocate for the platinum rule, and I teach that to my clients. And so the little switch is do unto others as they would have you do unto them. So treat others the way they want to be treated. And the reason to make that distinction is pretty simple. What I like or what I need in order to feel happy might be different than, say, what you like or what you need, Dave. And so if I just give you what I like, then that's not necessarily going to make you happy or make you feel respected.
Well, another branch off to that, and I like to think I do this in a lot of cases. I can't do it in every case, but treat other people better than they expect you to treat them. Is that
sure.
sort of a sideline to the platinum rule?
I mean, I think that especially when it comes to customer service, I think we always want to wow on recovery, and we always want to under-promise and over-deliver. But I do think that those type of concepts are different than a basic approach to how we treat others in general, and recognizing that we all do have different needs, different wants, and recognizing that and noting that everyone isn't exactly in the same place as we are, and therefore might not have those exact same expectations or needs, will help us to better relate to others and truly to get what we want and need from them and they from us.
Now I'd like to get you to talk about groupthink without getting political, because you know how sensitive I am to that.
Oh, I do.
So let's talk about groupthink and not get particular about stuff here.
You got it. Well, so groupthink is what it sounds like. It's literally making a decision almost to conform to the group. So you're making a decision and doing what you think others want you to do, or saying what you think others want you to say, and making those decisions for fear of being outside of the group or seen as an outcast. And we have to be so careful in the way that we present ourselves, whether that be personally or professionally, that we are truly standing by our own morals, our own values, what drives us personally, and not because of the way that others might respond to how we think. So if you think of a young kid.
I like that, but I still say, I mean, look, you can't get anybody more outspoken in my business. There is nobody. I guarantee you that. But you learn to do it in such a way that you try not to offend people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure. I mean, we don't. But I mean, I think if you have to obviously speak with tact. You have to present your opinion in a way that it seems more constructive than destructive. We can. I actually was just interviewed the other day about making effective complaints. So how do we complain so that we're heard as compared to just complaining and being seen as one who complains? And it's truly in the way that we deliver the message. But I think that when we all jump on the bandwagon just because everyone else is doing it, or for fear that if we don't, that we'll be outed and therefore something bad will happen, by doing so it ends up causing this chaos. And sometimes when we step back, we realize, oh my gosh, I wouldn't have gone along. I wouldn't have said this. I wouldn't have acted in this way had I not been afraid of the repercussions of me not going along and going with the flow. And when I am with clients, I often talk to them about the Abilene paradox. So, not sure if you've heard of it, but definitely something to check out. You can do a quick Google search.
That'll be the next show. How's that? We'll cover
you
that.
You got it. We can talk all about it. Yeah,
Good.
It's really important in a way to help reduce groupthink.
Text it to me because I'm going to forget it. Hey, listen, once again, forgetting politics, don't think this is about this issue that we both know about today that we're not going to mention. Forgetting politics, can two people see an event differently and not be lying?
Yes.
Excellent. So when's your next song?
By the way, I actually had some song that came to me. I wrote it down and I actually recorded something on my iPhone.
Right.
So,
work it out.
Maybe you'll see something in the coming months.
All right, that'll be really cool. Really cool. Okay, I'm not pressuring you here much. Hey, you know, Dr. Amy, I used to be a bread packer, but I was fired for being a loafer. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Amy Cooper Akeem calling all the way from Boca Raton, Florida. Thank you so much. Heidi Elad.
Thank you.
There was nothing personal. We're doing the second part of his interview tomorrow.
Oh, neat. Okay, awesome.
All right. Thanks.
Have a great day.
You
Take
too.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You know, sometimes when you do interviews, the funniest stuff comes on before you start taping. And I've got to stop doing that. I mean, I'm going to make sure I get everybody on tape. The pre-interview sometimes is more interesting and funnier than the other. She's so uptight about this political stuff that, you get a little like you're walking on pins and needles, afraid to, say anything about politics, but how do you avoid it in this day and age?
Well,
especially when this stuff is going on. Her husband, I can tell you, is watching this thing avidly, commenting on it like I was doing yesterday, and he's very pro-Kavanaugh,
Right.
So... wow, that's a real miracle what those guys are living.
It is.
And it seems like she's not that far off. I don't think she's off the I don't think she's that far left.
You know,
huh?
She's independent. She said.
Yeah.
So,
but that's all right. You know, I mean, come on. Can't we all just get along? We had a phone call, but they're going to call back. They said it was Jim Louie. So if he doesn't call back, he's going to feel really guilty now. But the problem is, you got to listen to the show. You listen to the show, you know I'm going into this interview thing.
Right.
So I'm going to give him some shtick when he does call, which means he probably won't call because he doesn't want to be embarrassed.
You don't know Jim very well, then.
No, really?
Oh, he's an awesome guy.
No, he seems like a nice guy. All my callers are great. You know, even Kevin out there in St. James, I love talking to him. You know,
gosh, yeah.
You know, and then we end up friendly all the time, even though the arguments are pretty good. And if you want to argue about stuff, you believe, for example, Kavanaugh should not be in the Supreme Court. If you disagree with anything I say or anything you want to bring up, that's, you know, obviously you can't be cussing on my phone and stuff like that.
Right.
But, you know, because they got FCC rules out here. But
that's right.
Call me at 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
That's right.
And we're about time for another. Oh, what do we need now? How about another Sicilian moment? In the Sicilian moment. What do you think?
I think so.
I have a PhD in spice. They call me Dr. Pepper. Yeah, you know that. I'm a real operator. I know how to handle a scalpel. Forget about it. There you go. See, that's ad-libbing right there. I'm ad-libbing against myself.
Well, you know, 46,000's nothing. You got a million.
I got 46,000. I get scared I'm going to run out of them now. You know?
Right.
I'm telling all these jokes, and I keep forgetting I got other sources that are all hidden in my computer files and stuff. So that's probably him.
Probably so.
Hi there, Jim Louie. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
You got Vickers. You got me nailed, don't you?
You know, that's 2 out of 3 callers today that I've actually predicted.
I know. Yeah.
All right. So what's the deal? You don't listen. If you don't listen to the show, I'm going to give you some hell right now, Jim, because if you don't listen to the show, you don't know that I'm in this long interview break. If you listen to the show, you'd know. Well, might be a bad time to call. See, now you're perfect timing.
I have my washer and dryers down in the basement.
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing laundry. So when I got back up here, I heard you say, "Call the show, call the show."
Okay. All right. Okay. The old washer and dryer in the basement excuse.
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll buy it this time.
Yeah.
All right. What can I do for you, Jim?
I think that this Judge Kavanaugh, I think people's got this thing totally turned around. I think she is so mad at him because he told her no.
Are you talking about Ford?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
You know, there's nothing like a scorned woman. I mean, look, and that sounds like it's not. Now you got to listen, because there are women that are raped. There are women that are beaten. So you got to listen. But there's got to be some of the legal process. That's what we have in this country.
Right.
You're innocent until proven guilty. The Democrats have turned that on its head. You're guilty. They told Kavanaugh, you have to prove your innocence. What the hell is that? How do you do that in 5 minutes without, I mean, it's ridiculous. That's why they had her on in such a precarious situation, because they didn't want the ability to look deeply into her past, which they had. And there's already been 85 days. The average guy that gets, or gal that gets voted into the Supreme Court, it takes 65 days. So you know what they're looking for. They're looking for to go through the 2018 elections and hopefully win the Senate majority, and then Trump's ability to assign Supreme Court judges would be toast.
It'd be done. Yeah, you're right, Dave. You're right.
What else you got?
Just upsets me. Nothing. That's enough. Hey, let somebody else talk.
No. You're fine. You got anything else? No. Yes. I
don't like the way the man's been treated. I don't believe her. She has no witnesses. She can't remember. She couldn't remember the date for sure.
Yeah, or the place.
You know, I'm not buying it. I'm just not. You know.
Yeah, she couldn't.
I agree with you, Dave.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, thank you, Jim.
There are women that get raped. That's not right. I'm totally against that. But this woman, I think, is a Democrat and trying to do what you just said. Get this thing held off till after the elections, and they'll win the seat.
It's all about this. It's about the ability of women to kill their babies. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is. It's an inconvenience of having a baby.
Thanks,
Thank
Jim.
you, Jim. I appreciate the call. All right, you want to be a star in the Dave Weinbaum Show, and I think we have to take a break here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
If you want to be a star in the Dave Weinbaum Show, call 573-364-4433. That's 573-364-4433, just like Connor at A1 Tech, to get it off your chest.
Fixing your computer should be as easy as learning your ABCs, right? Wrong. The easiest way to fix a computer is to take a hammer to it, but that doesn't fix anything. So go back to the ABC basics, or really just the A, like an A1 Tech of Rolla LLC. A1 Tech takes the stress out of repairs for you with quick turnaround on all electronic repairs. With mobile pickup and on-site services, including evening and weekends, A1 Tech will be sure to have you up and running as quickly as possible. Give them a call at 458-9175 or visit A1TechofRolla.com.
The Flooring Factory Outlet in St. James has the best prices and the biggest selection in the area, and they can save you the most money. From incredible ceramic tile to hardwood, carpet, and laminate, the Flooring Factory Outlet can do the deal. So if you need flooring, they have it. Open Monday through Friday from 9 till 5 and Saturday from 10 till 4. Easy to find at 1111 West James Boulevard in St. James, or call 265-1111. The Flooring Factory Outlet, the #1 flooring store in the area.
When it comes to investing, here's something to think about. First, are you satisfied with results? Has your advisor taken the time to learn your investment objectives and devised a plan for achieving them? If you answered no to any of those questions, it's time to call St. Louis money manager Lindbergh Capital Management at 314-416-0055. You'll quickly see the difference. They take the time to get to know you, learn your goals, and what's appropriate for you. Call Lindbergh Capital Management today at 314-416-0055.
When it comes to making travel plans, Trips and More Travel Agency of Rolla has skilled agents to help you plan that perfect getaway. With over 27 years of combined experience, the agents are dedicated to providing you the highest quality of customer service, specializing in custom travel, family vacation, and destination weddings. Trips and More can make your vacation unique and fun. Stop in today at 116 West 8th Street in Rolla, or call 341-3300. That's 341-3300.
When it comes to title insurance, you have a choice. With over 37 years of combined experience in the title insurance industry, the staff at Premier Title Group is ready to help you with all your real estate transactions in Phelps, Crawford, Dent, Marys, Pulaski, and Texas counties. With unmatched customer service and one of the friendliest staffs in the area, you will find that at Premier Title Group, we truly live up to our motto, providing you with a premier experience during your real estate transaction. Tell your realtor and lender that you choose Premier Title Group. May God bless our troops and our emergency responders.
Every business needs just the right sign to get people into your business. Missouri Neon Outdoor is here to help. Missouri Neon Outdoor has been family-owned and serving the Ozarks for 80 years. Outdoor advertising remains one of the most cost-effective ways for businesses to build awareness and drive customers to their door. And they offer billboard coverage in over 25 counties in southwest Missouri. Missouri Neon Outdoor has an expert creative staff that can design a great look for you. Call today for available locations in your area. 1-800-788-1778.
Reality check number 14. Getting a house loan shouldn't take longer than building your house. At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We know you're anxious to start building your dream home, so we make loans quick and easy. We don't have to send off to some big city for a decision. Your decision is made here, and your loan stays here. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
Life's not about one day. Life's not about one day when you retire. And life's not about, I'm going to wait to pursue my dreams. I'm going to wait to get, right with God. I'm going to wait to do, all of these things because so many people around us are one dayers. I don't want to live that way. This is the day. When my alarm goes off, I want to wake up and I want to say, yes, this is the day I've been blessed with.
You did live this because I look at your sports career just on the surface. You wrote about, thought you made the Patriots. And, you thought you were going to the picnic.
Yeah.
And Robert Kraft said, hey, I'll see you at my house. And next thing you know, they go, I need to see you first. You're cut.
Yeah.
You try with the Eagles. But I'm sure you were let down. You wrote about it.
Yeah.
But you said, I'm going to try this other dream.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try baseball. And you've already done better than Michael Jordan ever did, and even at a younger age in his transition.
All right, it's Tim Tebow, and we talk about talks about a lot of stuff that we talk about on the show that I really believe in.
Right.
And that is, here I am. I'm almost 70. I'll be 70 in a little more than a month. And I'm still doing stuff. I'm still doing new stuff. And stuff, I didn't dream about this. I mean, this was so far away from my expectation of what I could accomplish that I didn't even think about it until I was 60 years old and had done a little stand-up comedy, had developed a way to speak in front of public, which I was scared to death of. I mean, my own son, I'm 55 years old, I'm doing my debut in stand-up comedy, and he comes out there, he knows the problems I've had, and he says, I was actually shocked you got through it. And that's without any paper or anything. I mean, I wasn't very good, but, I broke the ice, so to speak, and I got better. I found out that I actually could do it. The most important lesson you can learn from winning is that you can.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, if you have just defeat after defeat after defeat, pretty soon you want to give up.
Right.
But if you don't give up, you get better. You start making less mistakes. You might still lose, but you know what? You get better and better and better, and you start figuring stuff out, and then you might win once or twice. And then you try to remember what you did to win, and you keep trying, and maybe you win a little bit more. And then you become Donald Trump, and you say, you're going to tell me someday, Mr. President, stop winning. We can't take this. It's too much winning. We can't take this, Mr. President. But no, you can take it. And let me tell you something. If you've lost a lot and you've won a lot, which would you rather be? I'd rather win a lot.
Me too.
But if I really put this to the test, I would quit golfing, but I'm not gonna. I mean, sometimes I play good, and a lot of times I don't. Anyways, we're actually conducting business here for the radio station because we have I guess Steve and his son Jesse have decided to moonlight as furniture movers. Yes. Well,
I was going to tell you a while ago, Dan Byington was asking about the process of getting a Supreme Court justice. And I guess the process is the president puts out the name of the person he wants, and then the Senate committee gets to, vet them? Or
Well, it's the Congress's job to consent.
Advice and consent.
Advice and consent.
Gotcha.
Right. So it's their job to do that. Advise and consent.
Well,
I
think they're way beyond that when they're going into all the crap they were going into.
Well, the Democrats are being they want it to stop because it's political.
Right.
I said that the Democrats had walked out. Apparently, that wasn't true. They're still there giving speeches about that he probably committed this rape. Okay, so here we go. In other words, what they're going to try to do is, even if he gets on the seat, they're going to try to impeach him. This is playing to their base, but I think it's a losing situation, in my opinion, all right? I think they're going to lose on it, and I think they're going to lose the 2018 elections because of it. And the Democrats will not come back until either we have a revolution and they overthrow the America, because let's face it, they don't like America. They hate America. They hate the Constitution. They want somebody in power who can make all the decisions. They want us to be Venezuela.
Right.
They don't get it.
No, they don't.
America doesn't want to be that. You know? I can't imagine new immigrants in the long run will want us to be that. You notice the spike of support for President Trump from the Latino community. Now, most of the people that are coming into this country are Latinos.
Yep.
And they never thought about it. Google fixed their search engines to where it would be much easier for Hillary to get support from Latinos. And in other words, they did more effective colluding and conspiracy to fix the election than the Russians did.
Yeah.
And so what happens is that when the voting came down, they got a lot more Latinos up, but most of them voted for Trump. They were shocked. They didn't see it coming. Latinos do not want their dream of what America is after figuring out how to make a living. A lot of them have done very well. A lot of them I know in McDonald's have done very well. And they don't want that to end.
No.
They don't want to go back to what they had in Mexico.
Right.
That's for sure. So they figure it out after a while. All right, so what do we got next, Dan?
I think it's time for an Amazon Alexa.
I think you're right. Hit it.
Starting this year, Toyota and Lexus luxury models will come with Amazon Alexa.
Alexa, turn on the AC.
Turning on AC.
Finally, a virtual assistant to help you navigate.
Alexa, where's the nearest gas station?
Nearest gas station in 1.5 miles.
And to help maintain your vehicle.
Alexa, order more brake pads.
Ordering new brake pads. Although maybe if you didn't stop so close to the car in front of you.
I left plenty of room.
You drive too aggressively.
If you were just quiet for 2 seconds.
She'll talk to you literally the entire time you're driving.
I think you should have turned back there.
I know where I'm going!
Hi. You know why I pulled you over?
No, officer, I have...
Because we were driving 72 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone.
Anything else I should know?
2 miles back, we rolled through a stop sign without coming to a complete stop. Also, there are illegal fireworks in the trunk.
Sir, I'm going to need you to step out of the car, please.
Amazon Alexa. You'll never get away from her.
Suddenly that reminds me of married life.
Right.
I'm sorry. She walked in. I can't talk now. I can't talk now. I'll tell you later when she walks out again.
You know I can play this back.
Yeah?
You know
no,
I can
you
play this
can't.
back.
No, I'll erase that, Stan.
You'll have more leeway when you get through your next election, right?
Oh, my goodness. My next, what? Erection?
Yeah, well, that's...
Oh, election. I'm sorry. What's wrong? You can't say that on the air. Stop it.
Yay.
Oh, that's wrong, Stan. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
This is a David
That
moment.
was Stan. I don't know. I didn't hear him right. Call the show. Call the show. We're having too much fun here, right? But call the show anyways. 573-364-4433 to get it off your chest.
ABG Industrials is here to service you in several ways. Is it time to upgrade your lighting system? ABG Industrials offers the latest and greatest LED conversion, helping you see better and reducing your light bill. And to keep your lights in great shape, ABG Industrial offers lighting maintenance for your convenience. Bucket truck service is available through ABG Industrial also. Give ABG Industrial a call today, 573-578-7451, to see how they can help you.
Come see the professionals at Brown Vet Clinic of Rolla, where they promise to place your pet's health and wellness above all considerations. They communicate openly with you about the individual preventative needs of your pet and help protect them from common infectious and contagious diseases while using the best available methods, no matter how big or small the animal. The staff is there to help you 24/7 and will get you an appointment as quickly as possible. Give Brown Vet Clinic a call today for all your animal needs. 364-1919.
Hillcrest Pharmacy and Optical in Rolla invites you in to experience local hometown service, friendly staff that you build a friendship with over 60 years of solutions, and service you don't get in a chain store. When you buy local, the money stays here. And now with free delivery to the local area, Hillcrest service just got better. Shorter wait times. Large chain stores look at you as business. To Hillcrest, you're people they love to serve. Call today at 341-2020 or stop in on Highway 63 in Rolla. Hillcrest Pharmacy and Optical, hometown service you can count on.
Whether you're planning a small family get-together or a large company gathering for the holidays, Lucas Wine & Spirits has what you need, plus great gift ideas, too, at Lucas Wine & Spirits Superstore, 15678 Manchester Road, where the smart people shop.
And now you can shop online at lucasliquorstl.com. With a superstore inventory, Lucas Wine & Spirits is sure to have just what you're looking for. From beer, wine, and all your spirits. Lucas Liquor in Ellisville on Manchester.
Why settle for the forecast when you can control it? Hartley's Climate Control is your locally owned heating, air conditioning, plus so much more company. Hartley's offers residential and commercial sales, service, and installation in the areas of heating and cooling, hearth and home, handyman services, and more to the Rolla, St. James, and surrounding areas. Call 573-368-3163 or visit them online at www.hartleyscc.com. Hartley's Climate Control, community born, community raised, community serving.
Come experience the Rolla Antique Mall, the area's largest and most visited antique mall in a 100-mile radius. With 400 dealer spaces and almost 24,000 square feet, the Rolla Antique Mall offers something for everyone. Celebrating 19 years in business, the Rolla Antique Mall has the most dedicated vendors who keep the most unique items current in their booths. Stop in today at the Rolla Antique Mall on Dillon Outer Road next to I-44. Open 7 days a week, 10 to 5:30 p.m.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
He's saying he didn't do it, Joe. He's not saying that those allegations against him amount to nothing if he did. He's saying he didn't do it.
I'm just saying the positions on both sides have changed over time.
Absolutely not. You have no evidence for that, none whatsoever. What he's saying is he didn't do the thing he's being accused of. He's not trying to justify it if it's proven. Go ahead, Hallie.
Well, I think what you may be referring to is some of the memos that he wrote back when he was working on the kind of Starr investigation specifically about Bill Clinton, which he has then distanced himself from and said his views have evolved over time. And not speaking at all to this direct allegation, but Megan, you started the show talking about politics in this. And let me tell you, based on my reporting from the other job that I do over at the White House, the president you will see this week a different tone from this White House than you have seen before. Remember, for 5 days after the Christine Blasey Ford allegation first came out, a week ago now, the White House largely stayed out of it.
They held his fire.
They let the Senate Judiciary Committee deal with it.
And the Trump aides thought it was a miracle he held his fire.
This is a change overnight. We have seen the White House now come out more aggressively against both of these accusers. The president is already talking about it. By the way, when he's here for an event that has nothing to do with domestic politics.
No, he's getting ready to fight. And look, he can fight because it's his nominee.
So the hearings now, you've got this Amy Mossberger, blogger, something like that. I think she's out of Minnesota or someplace. She's saying, well, this was an illegitimate pick because of who picked him. Donald Trump, who has this investigation over him, who's fighting with the FBI, who's, is fighting with his own attorney general and the assistant attorney general and all this crap. And so, in the meanwhile, what is she ignoring the fact that there's now a grand jury for him that either about 5, 6, 7, or 8 of them on top have either quit or are fired or under investigation, and that there's about 50 to 100 people that have been in on this attempted coup of the president? What are these guys? Are they absolutely clueless? Anyways, hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. I did not mean to imply that you were clueless. No, Stan maybe, but not you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Dave from Salem.
Hey, Dave, what's up, man?
Changing the subject just a little bit. Do you know anything about QAnon?
I've seen that before, but I'm not sure what it is. Do you know? Is it like Antifa?
Well, no, it's a lot of stuff on the internet that Q is someone close to the president, and he's putting out these little hints and information that's coming right straight out of the White House. I stumbled across it, and it is made up out of Christian patriots.
Really?
And yeah, I think you ought to take a look at that.
Is it an undercover thing, or are they coming out with what the White House wants to see out there?
It's the White House's side of what's really going on.
Oh,
QAnon. I thought that's another word for President Trump's tweets.
No, it's not President Trump.
All right.
It's someone close to President Trump.
QAnon. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Anon. The Anon stands for anonymous.
Right.
Thanks for that.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Now I know I was born in Branson. I used to think
you guys
it, but
really ought to look at it.
all right.
Really
We'll look at it. Okay. Thanks a lot. Meanwhile,
all right, Dave. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Right.
Appreciate the call.
Bye.
Meanwhile, we had a question here about appointment and confirmation to the Supreme Court of the United States. The appointment and confirmation of justices to the Supreme Court of the United States involves several steps set forth by the United States Constitution. Candidates are nominated by the President of the United States, and they must face a series of hearings in which both the nominee and their witnesses make statements and answer questions before the Senate Judiciary Committee, which can vote to send the nomination to the full United States Senate. Confirmation by the Senate allows the President to formally appoint the candidate to the court. That's what that is. I hope you're happy with that explanation.
Right.
All right, but if they do not recommend from committee, and I don't think they did it in the Clarence Thomas case, they still sent it to the floor and it passed.
Oh, I see.
He passed. That's
so
what I heard
these
this
people
morning.
you said walked out are just the people on the committee.
I said they walked out, but apparently they were talking.
Oh.
Maybe they just threatened to walk out. It said they walked out on Drudge, so I'm not taking a hit on this one. You know, but they're still talking. They're still talking against him and for him and all that. They don't vote till 1:30 this afternoon, apparently, Eastern time. All right, so what was I doing next, Dan? Remind me.
Well, we're going to do Laura Loomer.
All right, this gal is something else. She's the bravest woman I know, except for the one that's about to marry me, because, that goes without saying.
Oh, yeah.
She knows I'm a problem. I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't know why she said yes. But in any case, I'm glad she did. So,
I think you guys are meant for each other.
And we're actually,
really, you are.
Misery loves company? Is that what you're
No,
trying
I just
to say?
think you get along great, and you have fun.
Thank you.
That part of that is that we are getting along better and better.
You're synced.
We're getting synced.
Yeah.
I thought for a minute
Wait a
you
minute.
tried
wait a
to
minute.
talk me out of it.
Not
I'm
the
having
periods synced.
I'm having a sinking feeling, or my life is sinking into an abyss. I don't know. Come on, Stan. Save me.
SYNC.
Throw me a lifesaver or something.
In
I don't know.
sync.
He spelled it for you.
Yeah, all right.
Like the boy band,
SYNC.
Yeah.
Not SINK. All right. So is it going down the drain?
Oh,
All right.
That's
So
an
here we're back
American
on the
woman.
show, and we're going to listen to the Illuminator, the toughest woman and journalist in the world. Hit it, Stan. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, independent conservative journalists, liberals now begging local cops to ban her, the Lois Lane to the Dave Weinbaum Show, the Illuminator, Laura Loomer. Hi, Laura. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hey, why do you think many, not all, but many Muslims are a threat to America?
Well, because they believe in Sharia law, which is inherently incompatible with the United States Constitution. And, you can have Christian Americans, you can have Jewish Americans, but I really don't believe that you can have a Muslim American or be a Muslim American, because in order to be an American, your loyalty has to be to the United States Constitution, and that's the supreme law of the land. But Muslims believe that their loyalty is to Muhammad and to Islam, to Sharia, and Sharia believes that it's the supreme law of the land. So how do you respect Sharia, which is the supreme law of the land for Muslims, right? And then also the United States Constitution. And there have been studies done in this country in which they polled Muslims, and they show that majority of Muslims, over 51% of Muslims living in America, would rather live under Sharia than the United States Constitution.
How is Sharia law not compatible with the U.S. Constitution?
Well, it's not compatible with the United States Constitution because it's inherently un-American, right? So under Sharia law, for example, you're forced to essentially live your life according to the ways of Muhammad. And if you diverge from that, you're an apostate, and that's a punishable offense by death. Women are treated worse than animals. They don't have rights. Under Sharia, for example, if a woman is raped, she has to have 4 male witnesses or else her testimony doesn't matter. And then she can also be sentenced to death for basically having sexual relations with someone who isn't her husband. Gays are killed under Sharia. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I could go on and on. I mean, it's permissible to practice pedophilia and marry child brides. I mean, that is just not compatible. We don't want that in America. We don't want that in any civilized Western nation. And you already see how it's starting to taint and totally destroy and transform the cultural makeup of places in Europe. And we don't want that here in America.
Let's pivot. You explained that very well. Let's pivot now.
And not to mention, also, it also advocates for the killing of non-Muslims. So people like you and I, Jews, right? We'd have our heads chopped off.
Well, we could pay them a tax, though. Maybe a jizra,
Yeah.
So the Muslims might have it, the ones that don't cooperate might have it worse.
Yeah.
Hey, should we, going back now to the hearings that everyone's thinking and talking about, should we believe Dr. Ford?
No, we shouldn't.
Why not?
You got to see the just utter hypocrisy of the Democrats who have decided to waste our taxpayer dollars on a 40-year-old accusation. And then you have all this contrary evidence, right? So you had 2 men who came forward who said that they were the men who were involved in the incident, not Kavanaugh. They're completely disregarding that. She doesn't even really have the facts down. She isn't sure of what was said or who the person was who assaulted her. I mean, there are countless victims of violence and abuse and rape who have come forward and said that, I remember every detail. She doesn't seem to remember anything. And she has this very long, drawn-out testimony that seems to be written. And I've never seen a rape survivor or survivor of abuse have a written speech when they're just asked to recall their memory. It's like, who wrote this? It's almost as if somebody wrote her memory or the statements for her, right? And then it's also just very shady how in the very beginning of the testimony you have Sheila Lee Jackson, who's a representative, a Democrat, black Democrat from Texas, who passed some type of paper. We don't know what the paper had, but she was obviously being very sneaky about it in the way that she passed this paper to Ford's attorney. Is it a check? Is it a bribe? Is it notes? I mean, what is on this paper? Why is Sheila Ford giving a paper that isn't disclosed prior to this hearing to Christine Ford's lawyer, right? What are the Democrats up to?
Well, should we expand the investigation and have the president order another FBI investigation when Kavanaugh has had already 6? And back on the Dave Weinbaum Show, that's the first half of the Laura Loomer interview. She'll be back next week with the second half.
Right.
And, I've had these requests, and, I know people out there, and I try not to brag because, how much talent can you have? It's like too much winning. There's too much talent. People are complaining, Weinbaum, you got too much talent. I never knew I had talent. So now it's singing. Okay, now it's singing. They think I'm a great singer. I can't help it. I can't help this talent and winning.
Well, let me slow you down a little bit. He said he liked the insults, so I'm not sure if he liked the singing.
And he's got to suffer through this. I mean, he's got to live through the singing.
Right.
I didn't mean to say suffer through. Did I say that?
I think
he's
so.
He's got to live through the singing to get to the insults. So okay, whatever. All right. So then, that's insults is something that I'm good at.
Yeah, you are.
Don't think as a Jewish person. Living in a small town in mid-America, obviously on the Witness Protection Program, because I told on Vinny 47 years ago, and I'm on radio, they still haven't found me. Can you believe it? Wow. I was 7'2" and I had hair, wasn't I, Lisa?
Oh, honey.
There you go.
Your talent is torture.
Wait a minute, I've never done torture. See, now I'll never get on the Supreme Court. I expected to be appointed to the Supreme Court. I'll never get there. AG out the window. Because Sessions is gone, and I could take his place.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, hey, you want recuse this? Forget about it. You know.
Well, my buddy Brian Baird wanted us to play this.
Brian Baird wants this, and Brian Baird, you will get your wish on the Dave Weinbaum Show. Hit it.
From Weinbaum Records, it's Dave's Hits of 2017. Listen to the unique singing style of your favorite radio host, Dave Weinbaum, as he belts out songs like...
But Snowflake, you know you can't take it. You've got that hateful feeling. Whoa, that hateful feeling.
Or how about this?
As you wish me hell to everyone you could tell that you'd been spying over me, spying over me. Then you spread your views to the mainstream news.
And timeless memories like...
You don't know me. I'm in the federal witness plan. You don't know me. I might be in Afghanistan.
Dave's Hits of 2017 is not sold in any stores. And if you act fast, you can get Dave's favorite insults absolutely free with your order.
You schmuck. Kiss my tuchus. Putz. I hear you tried to donate your brain to science, but they were only taking used ones. I don't take the broom out of your hands when you're trying to do your job. I hear you're 1 foot short of a yard sale. There was a lot of testosterone in my marriage. Too bad none of it was mine. I married a trophy wife, but I couldn't afford to mount her. I had 2 feet of snow on my car, so my wife offered me her broom. I said, thanks, but you're going to have to teach me how to fly it first. Got any complaints? Go to hell and wait.
The perfect way to close out the year. Dave's Hits of 2017.
That's all, folks.
Aha! Aha! What do you know from funny, you...
Okay, so why are you pointing your finger at me? I can't help this. They were done a long time ago. I was referring to ex-wives.
Yeah, you're going to need some new wife insults, dear.
Okay, but that'll be fiancé insults until we actually do it.
Okay, that's fine.
So you want
until
me to,
we do it, okay.
So you're jealous of me insulting my ex-wives. You do that all the time.
No, it's just stale material. We need something new.
Oh, okay. So we need new insults for you.
Yes.
See, if I insult you, though, you're going to get mad.
Well, yeah.
You know.
You got to pay the price.
No, I don't pay the price. No.
Now, Brian was asking, what does putz mean?
It's a certain piece of anatomy.
No, it's not.
It's Yiddish.
It is Yiddish.
Yeah,
I thought it was like calling someone stupid or calling someone an ignorant schmuck. Yeah, same kind of thing. Yeah,
you can get away with it. It's Jewish kind of cussing, but the FCC. What does the FCC know? They don't know nothing about this stuff.
No.
You know, if you swear in Jewish, if I swear in Hindi right now, would anybody know?
No,
except for the Indian residents.
Well, yeah.
And I'm not talking Native American here, so don't give me that crap. All right, I don't want to hear any of that.
Well, don't blame him for being politically correct.
Those hearings are still going on. The Dems are still yapping away about this Ford gal and Trump is evil and blah 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 and how dare you let Trump assign Supreme Court justices? It's because he got elected, you dopes. You lost the election. Barack Obama. Elections have consequences. By the way, story comes out yesterday. It's in the DaveWeinbaum.net. It's in my website. Barack Obama, he misses being president.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. This narcissist thinks he ought to still be president. Does anyone out there miss Barack Obama as the president of the United States? Please call the show. I'm begging you. Call 573-364-4433. 573-364-4433 to get it off your chest.
Yeah, I don't think there's many that'll be calling that. You know, we were talking about political correctness a minute ago.
Yes.
You can't call these meth heads tweakers anymore. You have to call them Mexican Americans. I saw that on Facebook.
Oh, my God.
You know,
my son got a scholarship at Mizzou.
No.
Yeah, he majors in meth. All right. Meanwhile, in the last 10 to 15 years, you know what? I'm on today.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know why. But I'm on today. Hey, meanwhile, in the last 10 to 15 years, all these guys from Congress, all these gals from Congress, well, Congress has paid out $15 million of taxpayer money to alleged victims of sexual assault. All these jerks that are up there accusing Judge Kavanaugh without any evidence at all. They're all paying off these interns and stuff that they've molested all these years. And that, I don't know how many females are involved in that, but it wouldn't shock me at all, would it?
No.
Would it shock you, Stan?
I think it's time to release those records.
Yes. Well, obviously it's taxpayer money.
Well, absolutely.
You're not going to hear. You're not going to get hearings on that.
Well, we need transparency.
It's like saying, Congress needs to. They're paid too much money. When are you going to get a hearing on that? Right. Never.
No.
Oh, can you hear? Never. All right, so it's not going to happen.
I like that amendment that says Congress shall pass no law that doesn't pertain to them as well as us. What is that, the 25th Amendment?
I think so, and that didn't work too good with health care when they had their own health care and didn't have to do the Obamacare dance.
Right. Yeah.
So, all right, listen, we're going to take a break. We got plenty more. We got upcoming. We've got, let's see here, Deanna Lorraine, the love goddess. We did Laura, and we've got Elad, the second half of the Hakeem dynasty down there in Boca, Florida. He's the conservative side of the marriage, and he's getting solid. We had a long talk once about him writing and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
And I said, you got your facts straight, and he's going to be a great writer. He is a great writer.
Yeah.
I said, if you just can come off a little bit more passionate, and you know what? Now, I don't know if he listened to me or whether it just came naturally, but he's getting a lot more passionate in the way he writes. And, passion is everything. I mean, passion. Judge Kavanaugh had passion.
Yes.
Even if Ford looked passionate.
Yeah.
Dr. Ford, all right, she was somewhat convincing, but Kavanaugh was passionate. And everybody said, well, he did it. Oh, you overdid it. You accused me of rape or anything that I didn't do, and you haven't seen passionate yet.
Right.
All right?
Well,
when
I played
football,
indignant,
I was
passionate.
Huh?
He was a little indignant, and he should have been.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He was in contempt. All right, call the show. 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
If you're remodeling your home, then you are going to want to start from the bottom up and get some new flooring at the Flooring Nook in Rolla. Oh, you went to a big box store. How'd that go?
Excuse me, sir. I need some help picking out flooring. Oh, yeah. I'm in lawn and garden, and I'm on break. I'll get somebody.
And then no one ever comes.
Sir, the store is closing. You're going to have to leave. Should have went to the Flooring Nook.
Yes, you should have. See the folks that actually want to help with your flooring needs at the Flooring Nook.
Stop in at 2077 Old St. James Road or find us on Facebook.
Welcome to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Tonight's feature is Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, featuring their greatest hits, guaranteed low prices, guaranteed work, and their #1 hit, locally owned and operated. So call and get your tickets to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, 364-9101. That's 364-9101. Melrose Asphalt is a local business and not an actual rock band.
Hi, this is Sarah Weinbaum, massage therapist at Lavish Day Spa, formerly known as Terra Day Spa. Come visit me at our all-new location on North Bishop next to Steak and Shake. Come take your stress and worries away with our full-service salon and day spa, featuring discounts on Dermalogica and other skincare items offered with a purchase of a facial. New location, same number, 364-0905. Come sail away at Lavish Day Spa in Rolla.
Does your trip to the dentist office sound like this? If so, it's time to come see the friendly staff at Forum Dental, where they make dentistry simple and fun. Forum Dental is committed to patient satisfaction and high-quality dental care. So come to Forum Dental, where they do it all, from teeth cleaning and whitening to bridges and crowns and so much more. At Forum Dental, they make every dental experience a pleasant one. Forum Dental, working together to be better. Visit their website at forumdental.com.
If you're in the food business and your walk-in cooler quits, do you think you can call just any heating and refrigeration guy to fix it? Think again. Time is money, and you don't want to have to wait while an air conditioner repairman tries to figure out what's wrong. At Cox Brothers, food equipment repair is who we are. We have the specialized training and know-how to protect your expensive and fragile inventory while we repair your broken equipment. When you need food service repairs, go right to the experts. Cox Brothers Food Equipment Repair in St. James. We'll keep the hot side hot and the cold side cold.
For the best in steaks, wine, and great conversation, visit Matt's Steakhouse. Matt's Steakhouse has banquet facilities for all of your event needs, from small office parties to large wedding receptions and everything in between. Matt's Steakhouse, open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, located on the Dillon Outer Road in Rolla, just east of exit 189. Call Matt's Steakhouse at 364-1220 to book your next event. For the best in steaks, wine, and great conversation, visit Matt's Steakhouse.
Follow me at daveweinbaum.net, at the Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
Is there glory in trying?
Of course there is.
Because people think you've got to come in first. Or
No,
I think
people think that it's all about the destination, and it's not. Life is not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And a lot of people want to hashtag that or like talk about it. But what if we just lived it? What if you enjoyed every day? What if you enjoyed the moments? Right. Even the long bus rides in high A or double A, you still enjoy those moments. You make the most out of it. I wrote this book riding around the country, in minor league baseball.
Sure, but Tim, taking that step is scary because you can have it as a dream, but it's like first step is scary.
But why is it scary? It's scary because fear controls so many people, and it can control you, and that's okay. Fear is not a terrible thing to have. Sometimes it leads us in the right direction, but fear cannot make decisions for us. We have to let our faith make decisions. We have to let our dreams, we have to let our passions, we have to let our purpose lead us into the right decisions. Unfortunately, a lot of times fear directs people, and they're not going to go after their dream or their passion because fear says, what if I don't make it? Right. What if I get criticized? What if I fall on my face? And my encouragement to you is you probably will at some point, but that's okay. At least looking back, 50 years from now, you can say, you know what? I lived it. I pursued it. I had a life full of passion rather than a life full of regret.
We're back from the Dr. Phil portion of the Dave Weinbaum Show. But this is the stuff that drives me, and it can help you. I'm thinking of having some kind of a contest of people 50 and over to see what new stuff you've tried. Maybe you're writing an essay or something up to, 650 words or something like that about what you've done, what your experience has been. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. You can, as long as you're living, you can get up and try something else. As long as you got your a modicum of facilities, you can do it. And so, maybe I'll do something like that. Maybe have a nice prize. And what do you think of that, honey?
Can I enter?
No. But you're related to me now. See, that's a problem. We're engaged now, so we're sort of like family. Gosh. So you're family. You can't do that.
Well, I got one.
And you're on the show, too.
Something I did after 50.
Yeah, what?
I got my MBA.
That's right. All right, there's something.
And I'm here with the famous Dave Weinbaum on his show.
Yeah, well, hell yeah.
Stan the Man.
Well, yeah, Stan is famous.
Remember
FDIC. Yeah, meanwhile, Stan is over there flashing. This is not good, Stan.
My phone.
Your phone, yeah, okay. Your phone is flashing. They're still talking. They're still having these hearings. What do they got to talk about? Just take the damn vote and get the hell out of there.
No kidding.
God, is stretching this out. It's a repeat of the same old crap from both sides. I mean, Grassley, he goes he goes beyond what's necessary to be fair.
Right.
And no Democrat would do what he's doing. Come on. Just get on with it, man. Get on with it, It's like you go and make a sale. What do you do when right when you made the sale, what do you do, Stan?
You start writing it up.
And then what?
Then you walk outside and do the happy dance. I don't know.
Yes, you get the hell out of there.
Well, yeah,
Why?
Exactly.
Because the guy could change his mind or the gal could change her mind. Wait a minute, I'm not sure I want to do that. Okay, you don't give him a chance for that.
Right.
Make him have to make a phone call.
Yeah.
If they want to quit. I mean, you give them every chance beforehand to say no.
Right.
But once they say, yeah, okay, would you okay for this for me? I got to go. I got another appointment. And get the hell out of there. I don't care if your appointment is to go to McDonald's and have a fresh quarter pounder with cheese.
Right.
How's that for a plug?
Oh, man, that was good last week.
And speaking of plugs, yeah. Speaking of plugs, I want to, I ate at Matt's the other night. Here I'm doing 2 restaurants in a row.
Oh, yeah.
But there's one thing about McDonald's, our wine list really sucks. So,
I
go to Matt's.
McDonald's every other day or so. But
I eat at McDonald's. I eat there all the time. But I love Matt's, too. We ate there a couple nights ago, right? Wednesday night?
Wednesday.
Yeah, great time. And had Dwayne Wiggins, who's another sponsor of the show, Lindbergh Capital Management, who I do my investments with, who you ought to call. And also, a Fairground Chevrolet. I got my new car there, and it's great. It's a 16. It's a used car. I don't believe in buying. I used to buy new cars, and then I realized that the day after I bought them, they were worth like $30,000 less than the day I bought them. How does that work? So I started buying these new used cars. You take your chances though, but this one's looks like it's going to be really cool. It's got a lot of new features. It's top of the line. And I probably saved about $40,000. What the hell? Not a bad deal.
The windshield seems a little flimsy.
Well, okay. Rocks hit the windshield. I don't know if that's, what do I have, bulletproof? Maybe I should.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm going to get married. Oh, my God. Bulletproof.
That won't help you, dear.
Yeah. Really? Yeah, I bet it won't. All right. So 5 out of 6 Fox shows are tops in the ratings. I guess that's has to be for August, I'm guessing. That would be Hannity, number 1, Tucker, number 2, Rachel Maddow, number 3, MSNBC, Laura Ingraham from Fox, and that would be 4, Brett Baer, that's the special report, and the 5 from Fox. That's the 5 out of 6 of the top shows, so they're still hot.
I'm telling you, that was amazing, the difference. KKID, Salem, Rolla. Thanks for directing me there, Dave Weinbaum.
I'm sort of, I'm morphing into a director now. Wow. So, yeah, I'm waving my hand, so I'm doing it inauspiciously. Because I could have said something, and now that I have, I've already, released the cat out of the bag, so to speak. But, no, I mean, you get a feel for certain things.
Yeah.
It's like baseball. I know baseball now. I mean, I know better than when I played it as a kid.
Yeah.
Basketball or football, stuff like that. Anyways, we're wandering here, and I don't want to wander because there's too much good stuff.
Is it time for Elad? Or
I think it's time for the last Lindsey Graham clip. Why don't you play that, and then we'll do Elad, and then we'll save the Deanna for the last.
All right. Sounds good.
This is going to destroy the ability of good people to come forward because of this crap. Your high school yearbook. You have interacted with professional women all your life, not one accusation. You're supposed to be Bill Cosby when you're a junior and senior in high school. And all of a sudden you got over it. It's been my understanding that if you drug women and rape them for 2 years in high school, you probably don't stop. Here's my understanding. If you lived a good life, people would recognize it. like the American Bar Association has, the gold standard. His integrity is absolutely unquestioned. He is the very circumspect in his personal conduct, harbors no biases or prejudices. He's entirely ethical, is a really decent person. He is warm, friendly, unassuming. He's the nicest person.
Now, if this was a Democratic nomination, like Sotomayor and Kagan, they would have gone through, like, through a goose. Okay? And they did. And Lindsey Graham voted for both of them. And both of them are pretty much anti-constitutional. Both of them are this new age kind of stuff. But, most Republicans understand you lose an election, well, that's what you're supposed to do. Democrats don't believe they lost.
Right.
They still don't believe they lost. They still don't get it.
Their president hadn't even moved out of town yet.
Yeah. No, he's back there trying to run his own little government. He's got John Kerry running all over the world, espousing a shadow government foreign policy. Who, that's sedition.
Yeah, it is.
Right? The Logan Act, whatever that is. All right, anyways, we're back on the show. And I think right now we are going to play Elad Hakim. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Let's hit it. Ladies and gentlemen, powerful Florida lawyer, writer, future Supreme Court justice, with an in-house psychologist and legal advisor to the Dave Weinbaum Show, Elad Hakim. Hi, Elad. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Hey, couldn't it be argued, Elad, that the real abusers of Dr. Ford are the Democrats, and especially Dianne Feinstein, who released this against her will?
Absolutely. I agree with that statement 100%. Based on reports, this woman, Dr. Ford, didn't want this information to go public, and sadly, it was the Democrats, and I don't know who released it, but it trickled to the media, and then her name got out. So she's unfortunately not only a potential victim of something that happened many years ago with between who knows who was involved with that, but she's also the unfortunate victim of Democrats using her as a political tool, and it's very unfortunate. So I agree with you 100%.
Is the president's declassification of FISA applications and also the text messages of FBI agents as related to the Mueller probe legal?
I think it is. I think that under Article 2, Section 1 of the Constitution, he's allowed to do that. As a matter of fact, I know he is. Now, you can't be surprised that some Democrats and have written a letter, imploring that they hold off on releasing these things because of, I think they say, national security interests. It's ironic that some of the same people that might be pushing for this are afraid that certain others will be implicated when this stuff comes out. As a matter of fact, I don't even think the president has seen what's in these documents. So he just wants transparency, and I think it is legal. I think he has a constitutional right. He's the boss, and if he wants these things released, they don't have a right to refuse.
Well, they've called,
and that includes Rosenstein.
Yeah, they've called wolf on this several times, and when the things were finally declassified, there was no threat to anybody for being revealed by these documents. So they've called wolf on it enough to where you have to ignore that almost, don't you?
It's going to be very interesting to see what happens if they don't comply, or if they start releasing things very slowly. And it creates a very, very dangerous precedent. If you start having people going against what the Constitution says and what the president orders, it's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens. It's almost frightening to think about.
Here's what I think, and you tell me if I'm wrong. I think he's getting ready to fire Mueller and Rosenstein and Sessions. Now, if he does that, is that legal? And number one, and number two, what do you think about it politically?
It is legal, from my understanding, because he's the president and he can fire whoever he wants. But as we know, what is legal doesn't always align with what's best politically. And, we had this discussion a little bit about whether he should and when he should. And I do think, first, if Rosenstein refuses to turn over anything, or if he starts redacting, then I think the president can fire him for insubordination. Sessions I think Sessions will be fired after the midterms. And as we've discussed, before, it's an issue of timing, because the Democrats are looking for any reason to impeach the president. And if he goes ahead and fires Mueller, for example, right now, they might claim that he is interfering with an investigation or obstructing justice, and which may give them grounds to seek impeachment. So it's a very, very delicate line. So legally, yes, I think he can. Politically, I think he has to be careful when he does so.
All right, let's hear about your latest articles and where people can find you, Elad.
People can find me on they can find me on Facebook at Thoughtfully Conservative. They can find me on my blog at thoughtfullyconservative.wordpress, and on Twitter at Elad3599. And for any legal questions, they could find me at eladhakimpa.com.
Hey, did you hear about the drunken dry cleaner?
No.
No. He was always 3 sheets to the wind. Ladies and gentlemen,
okay, you're really good.
Well,
gotta give you credit.
You're a Jewish guy. You know a few jokes. You could retort. All right, Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for Elad Hakim and his lovely bride, Dr. Amy. Thank you. You guys have a great weekend, and
we will. Thanks, Dave.
Hope you had a good Yom Kippur.
We did.
Right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Okay, we're back on the Dave Weinbaum Show. That was the second half of the Hakeem team. We talked to Dr. Amy.
He knows talent when he sees it.
Who's a liberal, and he thinks I'm great.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And, you know what? I consider them both friends.
Yes.
And if we ever go down to Florida, we'll take them out to dinner. Or they'll take us out to dinner.
Where do they live?
Boca Raton.
Okay.
It's southern Florida. We're all good Jews. As I told the ambassador from Israel to the United States when I interviewed him about 3 years ago, I says, all Jews, there's actually a law in the books that says that, it might be in the Torah, that all Jews in America, that when they reach 60, they actually predicted there would be in America, when they reach the age of 60, they need to buy a condo in the southeastern portion of Florida. I don't know the direct boundaries, but now you can't go on the Gulf Coast, mind you. That's not for Jews. You got to go on the eastern. It's for Jews and Cubans. Okay, either one.
And the parents on the Seinfeld show, yeah.
And the parents on the end. There it is. And Seinfeld, we were talking about Billy Crystal, right? Before?
Yeah.
Well, Seinfeld's family ancestors, Crystal's family ancestors, Joan Rivers' family ancestors all came from the Odessa, Russia area.
Right.
Where my ancestors came from.
Wow.
I always believe there's a little something there.
And Robin Williams, wasn't he one?
He's not even Jewish.
Oh, he wasn't Jewish?
Yeah, they probably came from Scotland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He just hung around with a lot of Jews.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just wondering. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're back on the show, and we're going to take a break here. Oh, we got a little Sicilian moment. Another Sicilian moment. By the way, the Sicilian was at the Trump rally.
He was.
And he got VIP, too.
Yeah, but, nobody knew which one he was.
Well, no, forget about it a minute. Afterwards, he pointed out that he was in the 4th row, right behind the president.
Oh, yeah.
And we were in, like, the 10th row. So I told him. I says, Sicilian, we had your back.
6 rows back, even.
Get it. I get married like some people fish. Catch and release.
David.
Forget about it.
David.
Lisa Strasser. It's a joke.
Just try to throw me back
It's
there.
a joke.
It's a joke. Hello.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
Oy vey.
You got to have a sense of humor. You're marrying me.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. This is going to be tough, Stan.
I know what you mean.
I got to do a show. I got to entertain people. If I'm going to tell jokes and you're going to get all offended, what does that say? This is not right.
That they were bad jokes?
Okay, fine. Oh, wait a minute now. I don't get it. I got to take it from her. I don't have to take it from you, Stan. What the hell is that about? All right, we're going to be right back. The phone number is 573-364-4433. And if you want to complain because it should be rock and roll, you want to complain to the FCC, you want to talk about it, call the show. 573-364-4433. Get it off your chest.
Owning a business can be tough, and knowing what insurance you need can be confusing. Help is here with the Daniel & Henry Company. Daniel & Henry Company is an independent insurance broker providing a full range of risk management and insurance products and services for clients locally, nationally, and internationally. They find cost-effective solutions for your business and personal needs, from work comp, general liability, property and auto, and all points in between. Protecting your business is their business. Call Richard Boyette at the Daniel & Henry Company today, 314-444-5011.
The Akar Real Estate sign in the yard is your first step to sold. Whether buying or selling, put the best team of realtors to work for you. Akar Real Estate is the top-selling real estate agency in 4 counties. They work diligently to make your real estate transactions happen. Independently owned and operated for over 12 years by Delek Akar, broker-owner. When you want results that move you, call the professionals at Akar Real Estate at 368-SELL. That's Akar Real Estate at 368-7355.
Sales results obtained from Maris Incorporated. Come see the professionals at Brown Vet Clinic of Rolla, where they promise to place your pet's health and wellness above all considerations. They communicate openly with you about the individual preventative needs of your pet and help protect them from common infectious and contagious diseases while using the best available methods, no matter how big or small the animal. The staff is there to help you 24/7 and will get you an appointment as quickly as possible. Give Brown Vet Clinic a call today for all your animal needs. 364-1919.
Reality check number 29. Moving your checking account shouldn't feel harder than moving to another state. At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We know switching banks can be a pain, so we invented the Easy Switch Kit. If you move your account to Town & Country, we'll do all the work for you. Set up your automatic deposits and withdrawals, and even help close your old account. How easy is that? Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
When nothing less but the most dependable will do, it's time to head to Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla for a new 2018 Chevy Silverado. Strong, capable, and built to stand the test of time. Right now, receive up to $10,500 in total savings on a new 2018 Silverado LT All-Star 4-wheel drive. When you need to get things done, you need a Silverado. Stop in today at Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla, 100 Fairgrounds Road for full details. Chevy, find new roads.
When it comes to investing, here's something to think about. First, are you satisfied with results? Has your advisor taken the time to learn your investment objectives and devised a plan for achieving them? If you answered no to any of those questions, It's time to call St. Louis money manager Lindbergh Capital Management at 314-416-0055. You'll quickly see the difference. They take the time to get to know you, learn your goals, and what's appropriate for you. Call Lindbergh Capital Management today at 314-416-0055.
Price Chopper in Rolla for the best quality products and the freshest produce in the area. With a full-service deli, bakery, and butcher cafe, you can feed the whole family with ease. Cold cuts to sushi, barbecue, and a huge salad bar. Kick back and relax, and enjoy your lunch in our dining room, located in Forum Plaza on Forum Drive in Rolla. Don't forget to sign up for a rewards program and save money on groceries today. For orders and catering, give them a call today at 573-364-1771. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Price Chopper in Rolla.
Follow me at daveweinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
In my view, the Me Too movement does not mean all women must be believed. All women must get a fair hearing. They must be listened to with an open mind. But it is also true that I believe, is my own belief, that the vast majority of women who come forward with these allegations are telling the truth because they have such skin in the game if they do this and it's not true. But some lie. We've seen that. And so let's have an open, fair hearing and let the people make up their minds after they hear her testify, and him too. He too is entitled to due process.
Yeah. So we had due process yesterday, as best it can be under a hearing that really was not a legal hearing. It was a, advise and consent hearing. But if you're going to make accusations, you ought to make them up front and not hold them till the last minute, as Dianne Feinstein did, so that you can't rebut it. I think there has to be some legal refinement in the process, because eventually you could get to the point where the side that's in power, let's say, or if it's the power's about even, you could disqualify just about anybody just by having witnesses pop up every couple of days, as it would be, without the ability to have closure on it. And then you would have a Supreme Court of it would become extinct eventually. You know, you'd have maybe one judge left, 95 years old, and if he dies, that's it. So you got to do something. Anyways, we had a phone call here. Hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on the air. Okay. All right. Well, they're not talking, so call back if this was a mistake. Micronesia. Is there a Maxonesia?
Macronesia?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Micronesia plane, there's a plane, a big plane, crashed into the ocean. And they all survived. They sent the boats, the canoes out of the Micronesians out to the plane. They rescued them all. All right, that's Micronesia. Now in Indonesia, there's a 7.5 magnitude earthquake. The lesson here: stay away from the Nesias. It's dangerous out there. No Nesias.
It's kind of like amnesia.
Oh,
you know?
my God, yeah. If you're going to go to the Nesias, well, you better get amnesia before you go. This is not good, you know. I mean, give it a weekend or something. I mean, come on, an earthquake, planes crashing. You know, what else is going to happen? You know, probably one of the tsunamis will happen from the earthquakes.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
All right, so we're back on the show as usual.
We still have Animal House to talk about, too, don't we?
We have Animal House, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're going to save that for the very last thing in the show. Because I want people to get out there. And what do you have? What are you waving papers then for?
Nothing.
I'm not a dog. You know what she does to my dog, my little black dog? She waves papers at him like this. You know, stop it. You stop it or I'll get papers. Mommy will get papers. You know?
It works.
Man, think about that. Black dog. That's kind of racist. You wave papers on a black dog? What about Gracie?
I wave yellow paper at him, too.
Who is Gracie, who is got red and whitish hair. Yep. You don't wave papers at her. This is terrible. I got discrimination in my own living room.
She doesn't bark at the TV.
This is horrible. What a horrible thing. All right, so yeah, but she practically tears Ralphie apart every day.
Well,
the poor dog is playing. He plays tug of war with her, right? He's already lost one of his bottom teeth. You better. I mean, seriously, she's strong. Come on.
Speaking of dogs.
Yes.
He will do what has never been done, scan the household pet's mind to translate his thoughts into words. Now, the subject today will be my own dog, Max. Max, speak.
Woof, woof. Hi, I'm Max. It's me, Max. I like Park and Leash, and I like Trump. He's my man. Donald Trump is our president. He carried the Electoral College fair and square.
This can't be right. Did you know your dog likes Trump?
He doesn't.
I absolutely do. I know Trump has issues, but one big change is better than business as usual. The Dow is up 2,700 points since he was elected. Let's not delay.
I'm sorry, but you're just a dog. You don't know what you're talking about.
Excuse me, Helen, but yes, I do. Stinking helmet. I can't believe you put this on me.
I can't believe you're saying this. You're supposed to be my best friend.
And as your friend, I don't want to see your tax dollars going to health care for illegals.
Explode. What about his record on women's rights? Don't you want me to have a choice over my own body?
You didn't afford me a choice when you cut off my balls.
I mean, how do you not like that? I mean,
I know,
right. Come on. Okay, can you say the word balls? I mean,
yeah,
you have to go, men's organs. You have to say that. I mean, come on. You can't say balls.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah.
Come on.
Well, this next person we have talks about him all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's who are you talking about?
Deanna Lorraine.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does.
She can be really crude.
Oh, she can.
Yeah.
Did you see that Laura Loomer interview with her?
Yes, I did.
Wasn't that great?
It was great. You know what? You know what though?
What?
The reason these women met was because of me.
Sure, the St.
So
Louis.
in 45 minutes, you don't think one of them could mention me? By the way, that we're on the Dave Weinbaum. I mention them all the time.
I know.
Okay? That's just wrong.
Poor Dave.
What am I, chopped liver?
Well, you're giving them the fame, so you know.
You know what? I don't mind. I like being this kind of guy that can facilitate people like that who will, by the way, never be on my show again. No, that's not true. That's not true.
Speaking of which, with her, she's coming right up. No.
Yeah, she's coming right up. This could be her last time out there. No, I don't think so. No, I like these girls too much. They are very good. They're very talented at what they do, and they're good interviews. You know, this is about entertaining the folks. I don't know whether you know this or not, but, you know, I want to inform, and I want this to be a serious show to the extent that we talk about politics, and we share our opinions about these things, and I appreciate the callers and their opinions and all the interviews and stuff like that, but I want you to understand, this is about entertainment.
Right.
Why would you want to listen to a dry program that has no fun at all? I mean, I like to have fun. You know, girls just want to have fun, right?
Yeah, Cyndi Lauper.
That's right. Girls just want to have fun. Hi there, welcome. Ooh, a new song for the Weinbaum music. Hi there, welcome to the Dave Weinbaum Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Ron from Davisville.
Hey, Ron, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I love Trump, dog.
Thanks. Thanks, I appreciate that. It actually came from the owner, Steve Wheeler.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve.
Just to get serious for a second.
Yes.
My opinion of Lindsey Graham has completely changed after yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that something?
I used to think just plain old didn't like him. But yesterday, after he put the Democrats in their place, it just made a world of difference to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was amazing.
He placed himself in history, because you're going to see those things like you used to see. Now you're seeing the Clarence Thomas tapes and all that. That will go down with Clarence Thomas's talk about him being the subject of a lynching of a black who happened to have different opinions than some of the people on the panel.
Right.
And so it really was fascinating to see that. And it's going to go down in history as something big.
And another thing,
Yeah.
you know that symbol that they call hashtag nowadays? What do
Yes.
you call that? You being an older person like myself.
Well, pound.
Pound.
Yeah.
Okay. Pound, and then what's this new movement we got?
Pound me too.
There you go.
Now, where did you hear that first?
I seen it on Facebook.
All
I ain't
right.
claiming it.
Well, the rabbi said that on the show.
He did.
I must have missed that one.
All right.
I'm catching it up.
Well, we're going to be watching you, Ron, because we don't like you missing any of the show.
Right.
You know, we put a lot of time and effort into this. You've won a lot of stuff. You have won a lot of stuff off of this show, and we expect you at least to listen to it.
No giveaway this week?
No giveaway, and you're still calling. It's amazing. I'm shocked.
Well, we're thinking about giving a free phone away from OEV Mobile, but we haven't been able to get a hold of them yet.
Nobody answers the phone.
Hello, OEV
All right.
Mobile.
All right, you have a great weekend, even though you don't have any prizes. I'm so sorry.
Thanks, Ron.
Yes, thanks, Ron. Have a great weekend. I appreciate your call. You want to make yourself a star on the Dave Weinbaum Show? Call 573-364-4433. And right now we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back with Deanna Lorraine. Oh, this is a hot interview, ladies and gentlemen. Hit it.
If you're remodeling your home, then you are going to want to start from the bottom up and get some new flooring at the Flooring Nook in Rolla. Oh, you went to a big box store. How'd that go?
Excuse me, sir. I need some help picking out flooring. Oh, yeah. I'm in lawn and garden, and I'm on break. I'll get somebody.
And then no one ever comes.
Sir, the store is closing. You're going to have to leave. Should have went to the Flooring Nook.
Yes, you should have. See the folks that actually want to help with your flooring needs at the Flooring Nook.
Stop in at 2077 Old St. James Road or find us on Facebook.
When nothing less but the most dependable will do, it's time to head to Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla for a new 2018 Chevy Silverado. Strong, capable, and built to stand the test of time. Right now, receive up to $10,500 in total savings on a new 2018 Silverado LT All-Star 4-wheel drive. When you need to get things done, you need a Silverado. Stop in today at Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla, 100 Fairgrounds Road for full details. Chevy, find new roads.
Welcome to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Tonight's feature is Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, featuring their greatest hits, guaranteed low prices, guaranteed work, and their #1 hit, locally owned and operated. So call and get your tickets to the greatest rock and roll show on earth. Melrose Asphalt and Quarry, 364-9101. That's 364-9101. Melrose Asphalt is a local business and not an actual rock band.
Hi, this is Sarah Weinbaum, massage therapist at Lavish Day Spa, formerly known as Terra Day Spa. Come visit me at our all-new location on North Bishop next to Steak and Shake. Come take your stress and worries away with our full-service salon and day spa, featuring discounts on Dermalogica and other skincare items offered with a purchase of a facial. New location, same number, 364-0905. Come sail away at Lavish Day Spa in Rolla.
Does your trip to the dentist office sound like this? If so, it's time to come see the friendly staff at Forum Dental, where they make dentistry simple and fun. Forum Dental is committed to patient satisfaction and high-quality dental care. So come to Forum Dental, where they do it all, from teeth cleaning and whitening to bridges and crowns and so much more. At Forum Dental, they make every dental experience a pleasant one. Forum Dental, working together to be better. Visit their website at forumdental.com.
If you're in the food business and your walk-in cooler quits, do you think you can call just any heating and refrigeration guy to fix it? Think again. Time is money, and you don't want to have to wait while an air conditioner repairman tries to figure out what's wrong. At Cox Brothers, food equipment repair is who we are. We have the specialized training and know-how to protect your expensive and fragile inventory while we repair your broken equipment. When you need food service repairs, go right to the experts. Cox Brothers Food Equipment Repair in St. James. We'll keep the hot side hot and the cold side cold.
For the best in steaks, wine, and great conversation, visit Matt's Steakhouse. Matt's Steakhouse has banquet facilities for all of your event needs, from small office parties to large wedding receptions and everything in between. Matt's Steakhouse, open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Saturday. Located on the Dillon Outer Road in Rolla, just east of exit 189. Call Matt's Steakhouse at 364-1220 to book your next event. For the best in steaks, wine, and great conversation, visit Matt's Steakhouse.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
The American people are open-minded. They wait. One of the key things is assessing somebody's credibility when they listen to the testimonials and see for themselves the body language, the tone, how they answer questions. And we'll now have that, I hope, on Thursday. But this rush to judgment on both sides. Grassley, the head of the committee, saying she's mixed up. And then Gillibrand, senator from New York, saying, I believe her, I believe her. And then you've got the woman from Hawaii, Senator Mazie Hirono, saying, women need to be believed. Men need to shut up and step up. Look, if he's been wrongly accused of attempted rape, he does not need to shut up. He needs to defend himself. And we need to be, at least, if you're a U.S. senator, please give us at least the semblance of fairness, okay? Just at least the appearance of fairness to both sides would be really appreciated.
Now, that's the Megyn Kelly that was pretty good on Fox News. The other crap was, just she got into the weeds with being so anti-Trump. It was ridiculous, and she got this big deal at NBC. And it hasn't been working out very good. I guess she's getting the money, but her ratings have sucked. And I think she avoided doing the stuff she did at Fox. Now she's starting to do it at NBC, and I wonder what's going on over there, because that's real liberal. She was sitting there with two people who violently disagreed with her.
Oh, my gosh.
On NBC.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Sometimes these people go back and forth. They go back, they go to ABC, they go to Fox. This Abby Huntsman is now on The View. She was a Fox News person on the weekends.
Right.
She was always seemed like she was conservative, and now she's not. She's sort of the conservative on The View, but they don't like conservative thought on The View.
Not at all.
That's not at all right. So we're going to, I just want to report on the Carolinas. The waters are mostly receded now. You know what that revealed? Tons and tons and tons of dead fish.
Oh, I saw them
all
the road.
Over the place.
Yeah.
My gosh.
That's horrible.
What a waste.
Yeah, it was.
What a waste. You always have to wonder, well, what happens to all the fish? Do they stay in the ocean?
How do they come
out?
Oh, they came from the ocean.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, I said, how do they drown in water?
Well, they drown because then the water recedes and they got nowhere to go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes
sense. By the
way,
my girlfriend here, who is now my fiance, Lisa Strausser, has some words that we have learned. These are words we have learned from the Dave Weinbaum Show just today.
Yes, this is a recap of today's vocabulary words.
Go ahead.
We started with non-weanieism.
Non-weanieism. Now, wasn't that JJ?
That was JJ.
Yeah. Non-wenieism.
Right. Good one, JJ.
And then the rabbi hit you with profundity.
Profundity.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Well,
kind of like go fund to me.
Yeah.
Go fund to me.
Something to me. I don't know.
And then we also need to look into QAnon.
QAnon.
And of course, your favorite, putts.
Yeah, my favorite. Well,
putts.
My father always called me Putz, and so I've been calling my son Aaron Putz, and he's 45 years old. He still answers to it. So there's not. I mean, it's interesting. You take you say hi, schmuck. Well, that's an insult, all right? But you do it in such a way that it's really kind of funny, and it's kind of cute. But if I ever get a nomination for the Supreme Court, that will be held against me.
I'm sure it will, yeah.
All right, special treat now. We're going to do Deanna Lorraine. Are you ready? Hit it.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see. For match as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark, I'm alone. So find me a match of my own.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next guest is so passionate about relationships, she partially got me to propose to Lisa. Author, speaker, media star, and matchmaker to the Dave Weinbaum Show, love goddess Deanna Lorraine. Hi, Deanna. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. And where are you?
I'm in Washington, D.C., live from the swamp.
What are you doing there?
Well, I'm going to be on the CRTV show as well as One America News Network and potentially Fox 5 D.C. and just meeting some great people and swamp creatures here.
Well, talking about or stalking about meeting people, you were part of the reason that I proposed to Lisa. Now, when are you going to get proposed to?
That's next. I think maybe it's good luck that you two got engaged, and I think that's like I'm next, right? Like Lisa can pass off the torch to me. And maybe I'm going to be next. I feel it.
What are you doing about this?
Believe me, I am looking. I'm going on dates. Hey, we should put out a public service announcement on your radio show. If anyone
Let's do it.
Is cute. Yeah, if anyone's cute, conservative, likes Trump, you know where to look.
You go to all these events where there's conservative people, except maybe the swamp out there. But
here's what I'm finding. A lot of the guys in the conservative community are either married, well, because most conservatives have their head screwed on straight, so they get married young, or they're like post 50, and, I'm looking for a guy in his 30s, ideally, or young 40s. And yeah, that's like the biggest thing I'm finding at these events. They're married or they're in their 50s or 60s. And
do you find that now you are a good-looking woman? All right, I can say that. Hopefully, and Lisa's not going to kick me, but you are a good-looking woman. And do you find that some guys are afraid to approach good-looking women?
I hope they're not afraid. I try to make myself pretty approachable. I'm friendly. I'm smiling. I'm not too demanding. I don't think I'm looking for a whole, unreasonable expectations here. But I will say I'm one of those girls. I do have to admit I kind of like a little bit of tall. I kind of prefer a guy who's a little bit on the taller side, but it's not a necessity. That's my one little thing that I'm kind of picky about.
As an ex-football player, let me tell you something about tall people. They're all schmucks. Anyways, I'm kidding. Stop it. Don't come after me after this, all right? Hey, where are we at, Jesse? About 3 minutes. How do you test loyalty in a future potential relationship?
Ooh, how do I test loyalty?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I think that loyalty is, and these are the kinds of things that you experience in different situations. And when someone takes your side and defends you and is protective over you, I think that's an important barometer of loyalty. And you kind of sense it over time, and it's something that doesn't necessarily, it's not just as, you don't get it right away. It is earned over time, just like trust is.
Yeah, that's why it took me 5 years to finally ask another woman to marry me. After all, this is my fourth time.
That's a little excessive, but...
Oh, my God, you should have heard the conversations I had with my lawyer last night. You did what? Are you out of your mind? Okay.
But let me ask you this. Did anything change between when you first met Lisa and your feelings about her or your hunch that she was awesome versus 5 years later?
Yes.
Did you really
I had more confidence.
More information about her?
I had more confidence based on time that we were getting along better. We didn't always get along all that great. But we were getting along better and better, and I found out that she is trustworthy, okay? That takes time. Takes time.
It does take time. And I think if you ask me, so a lot of guys these days are asking me, how do I know whether to keep dating a woman if she has marriage material or if she's a loser or should I get rid of her? And there's a lot of reasons to root that out as quick as possible, as you know, because a lot of women are the type that will use and abuse a man and take him to the cleaners afterwards. So I think, number one, the first thing you should find out.
Wait a minute. I heard all women are honest.
Yeah.
No, you always believe women. I heard that. There, now you're contradicting that?
That is the biggest piece of BS, by the way. Women aren't capable of lying or scheming.
Yeah,
Come on.
Right.
You should test right away. Is she a feminist? Okay, number one, is she a crazy feminazi? If she is, boom. Get out of
All
there.
right, well, we're not going to get into the Kavanaugh thing this time. It's right in the mid-process of it. But let me ask you a question.
It's riveting.
So, you interview Laura Loomer for almost an hour. And you didn't mention Moa. What am I, chopped liver?
I was so pulled in. I was so riveted by her. I'm so sorry.
Great answer. All right.
Next time I will.
Hey, Deanna, this whole Kavanaugh deal, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Girls just want to have fun, and guys just want to stay blameless.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, it sounds to me, and I'm going to get hated on by saying this, but it sounds to me like it was kind of like, if it happened at all, kind of like horseplay. I mean, in high school, you're telling me two drunk guys are jumping on top of a bed at a house party, and and that's considered sexual harassment. No one knows what really happened.
You're right.
But
she can't get anybody to cooperate
no one to cooperate, and to me, it's very worrisome because if you can be prevented from having a job as an adult decades later because of some silly things that you did in high school or 8th grade. I mean, when does it end? And no man is safe from that. No man is safe from that.
It ends at extinction. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Deanna Lorraine calling me all the way from D.C. What a busy woman you are.
All the way from D.C. Pick up my book, Making Love Great Again, and you could get hitched next, just like Dave and Lisa.
There
Congratulations,
you go. Say hello to all those guys in the swamp. Bye, Deanna.
I will. You say hi.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I give her a little credit. She probably talks to me up because I interview her once a week. And, you probably read her. Well, you read the book and then you hide it from me.
Yeah.
I have no idea where the book is right now.
Have you seen it?
It's like it's locked up somewhere. I don't know what the hell you do with it.
I think it's in your briefcase.
And so, but it's interesting to know that, and I didn't bring this up ever. I don't know what her real background is. I know she's not married. And she is a good-looking woman. I hate to tell you this, but you can see that, right? Yeah.
That's just fact.
And so are you, honey. You're a good-looking woman, too.
She is, too. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes. So,
hey, you didn't cover Obama fantasizing about being president again.
Yes, I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I missed it?
Well, maybe it was on. I thought I talked about it. Yeah. I was pretty sure. I have to check the tape. All right. Check the tape. No, I'm pretty sure I did. And there's all sorts of other things.
Oh, yeah.
For example, Cosby is in jail.
Yes, he is.
Bill Cosby is in jail.
It's a second or third full day.
3 to 10 years. It took him right to jail. You know what his lawyer blames it on? Racism.
Oh, of course.
It's racism. Well, it could be. The point made earlier by the caller was, well, Cosby is in jail. What about Bill Clinton? He's a white guy.
Right.
Why isn't he? Well, there's another reason to try that, and besides which, women don't lie. So Juanita Broderick and all the other bimbos, I shouldn't call them a bimbo, all the other women that were there, of course, Hillary called them bimbos.
Yeah.
And Hillary's out there saying we must believe all women.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, she needs to bring her husband in to justice. And, maybe they can share a cell together. What do you think? Would that be sweet?
It's only when it's convenient for them. You have to listen to women.
Sweet revenge.
Like that.
So Cosby's on this, and we need a break right now. Stan is directing me, as he should. So we're going to come back. We're going to do, we got a couple things coming up. We have Brandon Straka.
Yeah.
So I want you to listen in. Call the show. We can squeeze you in. We'll do it. 573-364-4433 to get it off your chest.
From Apples to Xboxes, we fix it all. Call us today. A1 Tech. More than just computer repair. We'll fix your laptop, your desktop.
one tech right now at 573-458-9175.
The Flooring Factory Outlet in St. James has the best prices and the biggest selection in the area, and they can save you the most money. From incredible ceramic tile to hardwood, carpet, and laminate, the Flooring Factory Outlet can do the deal. So if you need flooring, they have it. Open Monday through Friday from 9 till 5 and Saturday from 10 till 4. Easy to find at 1111 West James Boulevard in St. James or call 265-1111. The Flooring Factory Outlet, the #1 flooring store in the area.
Have you ever gone to a car dealership where they tried to tack on a bunch of hidden fees to that low price? I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at Taylor Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. You won't have to play 20 questions to look at our vehicles, and you won't have to worry about hidden fees either. We're your hometown dealer, and we'll do our absolute best to treat you right. Shop around and compare prices, but give us the opportunity to earn your business. Next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Taylor Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located on South Bishop and Rolla, next to Mandarin Gardens, or online at TaylorChryslerRolla.com.
Are you concerned about the quality of your private well water, or do you need water qualified testing for a home loan or a refinance? Ozark Testing, a division of Anderson & Associates, is a state-certified drinking water lab offering testing for total chloroform and E. coli with a 30-hour result turnaround. We also offer engineering, architectural engineering, civil design, land surveying, materials testing, and geotechnical investigations. Please call us today at 573-364-8900 or visit us at 1511 Watts Drive in Rolla for more information.
Reality check number 31. New cars can go from 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. Why can't new car loans move like that? At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We may look like typical bankers, but when it comes to car loans, we're downright speed demons. We approve loans in record time, so you can get that new baby on the road ASAP. And by the way, you really do look good in that new ride. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
When it comes to making travel plans, Trips and More Travel Agency of Rolla has skilled agents to help you plan that perfect getaway. With over 27 years of combined experience, the agents are dedicated to providing you the highest quality of customer service, specializing in custom travel, family vacation, and destination weddings. Trips and More can make your vacation unique and fun. Stop in today at 116 West 8th Street in Rolla or call 341-3300. That's 341-3300.
Every business needs just the right sign to get people into your business. Missouri Neon Outdoor is here to help. Missouri Neon Outdoor has been family-owned and serving the Ozarks for 80 years. Outdoor advertising remains one of the most cost-effective ways for businesses to build awareness and drive customers to their door. And they offer billboard coverage in over 25 counties in southwest Missouri. Missouri Neon Outdoor has an expert creative staff that can design a great look for you. Call today for available locations in your area. 1-800-788-1778.
Follow me at DaveWeinbaum.net, at The Dave Weinbaum on Twitter, and streaming live on the Dave Weinbaum Show Facebook page.
On May 26th of this year, I released a video explaining all of the reasons why I was walking away from liberalism and the Democratic Party, and I launched the Walk Away campaign. By the thousands, patriots from all over America joined the campaign and created their own testimonials, explaining why they too were walking away or walking with. Americans from all different backgrounds, beliefs, and walks of life came together in unity, in support, and in patriotism. We found civility again. We reclaimed our common humanity. We rediscovered hope. I watched with immeasurable pride as Americans who had sat by silently for so long began to find their voice, to speak their truth, and to push back against hate with love.
And you know, to rant and rave about problems is one thing, but I always like to think that I come up with a solution. And he's got a solution.
He does.
Walk away.
Right.
Walk away from the lying, miserable, wanting you to be a victim, Democrats, and vote Republican. You don't have to change the parties, but just vote. You don't have to vote Democrat. There's no law yet, but there will be. I'm going to tell you pretty soon the way things are going. All right, we're going to play the second half of that. This is Brandon Straka, the gay hairdresser from New York City, who is telling you, walk away as he did from the Democratic Party. Hit it.
But then something began to happen. The liberal media tried to steal the voices of Americans once again. Russian propaganda, Russian bots, paid actors, fake people, fake pictures, fake testimonials. They've attacked you, lied about you, and they've tried to silence you. Well, it's time for the silent majority to become unsilent. I am officially announcing the Walkaway March on Washington. On October 27th, 1 week before the midterm elections, Americans are coming together in our nation's capital to walk away from the Democratic Party. We are walking away from the lies, the hate, the violence, and vandalism. We are walking away from the vitriol, the name-calling, the censorship, the fake news. We are walking away from the phony and crooked investigations, the divisiveness, the race baiting. We are walking away from the attacks on our America. It is time to fight back with the greatest weapon at our disposal, the truth. It's time to take America back. We walked away alone, but now we march together.
There we go. That's Brandon Straka with his walk away movement, and that's what I'm saying. You got to have more. I mean, look, I don't like every Republican. Do you think I like Jeff Flake? Do you have to beg and Bob Corker and people like that? Well, they're leaving anyways, but still. Right. We need more Republicans. That's all there is to it. Otherwise, you're going to get what the Democrats did to Kavanaugh is going to be done to Americans on a basis that is unheard of. They will get rid of the Constitution somehow if they get enough power. And then you're looking at a dictatorship. Obama will be elected president for life, and that's a problem. So, all right, I want you to play the. There's another extra where you haven't played yet, and that's we're gonna end the show with Bluto. What is it, about 3 minutes?
2 minutes and 12 seconds.
2 minutes, 12 seconds, and I'll come back and I'll give everybody my best wishes for a great weekend. So hit it, Stan.
Hey! What's this lying around shit? Well, what the hell is supposed to do, you moron?
War's over, man. Wormer dropped the big one.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
Germans? Forget it, he's rolling.
It ain't over now. Because when the going gets tough, the toughs get going. Who's with me? Let's go! Come on! Ah! Where's the spirit? Where's the guts? Huh? This could be the greatest night of our lives. But you're gonna let it be the worst. Oh, we're afraid to go with you, Pluto. We might get in trouble. Well, just kiss my ass from now on! Not me! I'm not gonna take this! Warmer, he's a dead man! Marmalade, dead! Niedermeyer, dead! Pluto's right. Psychotic, but absolutely right. We gotta take these bastards.
Now, we could fight him with conventional weapons. That could take years and cost millions of lives. No, in this case, I think we have to go all out. I think this situation absolutely requires a really futile and stupid gesture be done on somebody's part.
We're just the guys to do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go!
I know this is a goofy analogy, but this is the time that we need to start thinking about getting off our couches, getting our relatives off our couches. Every vote matters. And we can see where the Dems will lead us. We can't allow them to win. Trump isn't on the ballot officially. He will be, but his name isn't there. But we've got to carry the load, okay? All right, so listen to me. We have one Sicilian moment. Can we do that in?
Yeah, we can do it right now.
Why don't we do this last Sicilian moment? You never shortchange a Sicilian. Not knowing.
That's right.
Hit it. Did you hear about the fight at the rooming house? That's right. It was a border war. Forget about it. Yeah, you got to watch out. You got to watch out who you take in, you know? You know. It was not good. It was all Sicilian. They never forget about it. Never. It's a bad scene.
That's right.
All right, we're back on the show. Hit up the song. Here we go. All right, I like that. Ending with a song. How much time we got, Stanley?
Well, we've got a little less than a minute.
All right. Well, you know what? I enjoyed the show, and Stan, great job.
Thank you.
Lisa, terrific job. Thank you so much. And listen, I appreciate the audience. I appreciate the callers. I really appreciate the sponsors. Go to their places of business and shop. I'm begging you to do this because, you know, they're putting their well-earned cash where my big mouth is. All right, so thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I'll be back with another edition of the Dave Weinbaum Show next week.
Your powerhouse home for classic rock.